wanna stick me for my paper. They heard about the Rolexes and the Lexus with the Texas license plates out of state. They heard about the pounds you got down in Georgetown, and they heard you got half of Virginia locked down. They even heard about the crib you bought your mom got in Florida, the fifth corridor. Call the coroner. There's gonna be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing if my burglar alarm starts ringing. What you think all the guns is for? All-purpose war got the Rockwellers by the door, and I feed them gunpowder so they can devour the criminals trying to drop my decimals. Damn, niggas wanna stick me for my cream, and it ain't a dream. Things ain't always what it seems. It's the ones that smoke blunts with ya, see your picture. Now they wanna grab their guns and come and get ya. Bet your Biggie won't slip. I got the calico with the black talents loaded in the clip, so I can rip through the ligaments. Put the fuckers in the bad predicament where all the foul niggas went. Touch my cheddar, feel my Beretta. Fuck when I'ma hit you with your motherfuckers better duck. I bring pain, blood stains on what remains of his jacket. He had a gun, he should've packed it, cocked it. Extra clips in my pocket so I can reload and explode on your asshole. I fuck around and get hardcore. C4 to your door, no beef, no more, nigga. Feel the rough, scandalous. The more weed smoke I puff, the more dangerous. I don't give a fuck about you or your weak crew. What you gonna do when Big Papa come for you? I'm not gunning, nigga, I bust my gun in. Hold on, I hear somebody coming.
Come in fast as you can. Just bring that motherfucking ass on. Come on. You getting close. Huh? It's right over here. You sure it's Biggie Small's crib, man? I'm sure, motherfucker. Come on. You better be his motherfucking house. Fuck, man. Better be this motherfucker's house. Oh, shit. What? What's wrong? Dot on your head, man. What is that? Oh, shit. You got a red dot on your head, too. Oh, shit.
Backspin. On serious.
Ooh, Vapor Central. Welcome to Stoner Sunday. Please put your hands together for the host of Stoner Sundays, Mr. Mike Rita.
They call me Mr. Negativity, call it how I see, yes I'm back in the vicinity, bringing what you need plus all of the amenities, know what you consider the run-of-the-mill, running the drill, none of it's real celebrity.
Toronto, make some noise. Vapor Central, let me hear you fuckers make some noise right now. Let me hear everybody.
Yeah, I've seen the bright lights ever so vividly, party with the star types and mingle with the industry, but jeez, we don't need another hero, I relate to all people, not these self-centered weirdos.
Look how fucking quiet it already is. That's a sure sign of how high the crowd is. If this was a bar right now, it would be loud as shit still. There's 120 people in here. There would for sure be one person talking in the back. They didn't even notice the show had started yet. They would have been like, I got it, the Blue Jays. Yo, guy. Everybody doing okay? Holy, look how many people are doing dabs right in the front. Fuck. You guys aren't doing that. You guys are doing dabs. Fuck. Clap if you're doing dabs tonight. Let me hear you right now. That shit. Oh, what up? Fuck. Even I'm doing dabs. Fuck yeah. That was so fucking clean. What the fuck? That was too clean. That wasn't even weed, bro. It was salvia. I'm gonna start tripping out. It actually tasted like salvia. I'm fucked, bro. It was like fresh and minty like that. You ever done salvia in here? Clap if you ever done salvia. Let me hear you right now, yeah? How many people here have seen people do salvia? Yeah? There's always more of those people. You know why? Because you watch your friend do it and you go, I'm not going to fucking do it. Because that shit's fucked. Salvia is one of the most fucked up things you try as a teenager. Because you have no idea how fucking deep it really is. Like, we had a couple people clap. Lots of people have never tried it. That's okay if you've never tried it, but you really should at least once. I know you're like, no, I don't want to. But you really fucking should, because it's fucked. Everybody experiences something different. That's the best part. Some people go into the tunnel where they're like, ah. Some people try to get up and they can't, and that shit's even funnier. Some people are stuck in books. That's the best one, bro. I'm in a book. Yeah, right. You're just hugging yourself, fucker. You know. I like doing drugs because drugs are different. Drugs make you different. Everybody in this room clearly likes doing drugs because they make you feel different. And all of us don't even smoke weed for that reason anymore. Does anybody in here smoke weed to feel different anymore? No, duh. All of us smoke weed, why? Just to smoke weed. Just because if we don't, we're going to kill everybody eventually. All of us smoke weed in here because it's just what we do. It doesn't even make sense to wake up and watch TV, and if that's all you're going to do and not be high. Have you ever just done something and you're like, why the fuck am I doing this not high right now? Why am I not high? I ain't going to do shit. I want you guys to know this weekend, when I come here, it's a different act. You guys see me be myself. I can say whatever the fuck I want. But I'm also a Yuck Yucks comedian. So when I go to Yuck Yucks, I have to do Yuck Yuck shows. So I do like different type of comedy. It's more clean and calm. It's like your parents would love it, you know. But I talk about weed and weed activism. So I always ask the audience, because I always talk about how living in Canada is amazing. No matter who you are, no matter what audience I've ever talked to, every audience I talk to on a major scale is for legalization of marijuana. And every time I do like a Yuck Yuck show, I always ask, like, is anybody in the audience against marijuana? And usually it's silent as fuck. And usually there's one guy like, yeah, right, bro, smoke weed. And then everybody cheers that guy like, yeah. But yesterday, I did a show in Vaughan, Ontario. And some guy put up his hand and he was like, yeah, I fucking hate it, man. And the whole room was like, oh shit. And I couldn't wait. Because I'm deep into this shit. I can take most basic human beings on why weed is better than why weed's not better. So I asked this guy, I go, why? And he goes, I don't like it. I feel like it clouds the mind. That's it. That's all you got, buddy? Fuck. And I went, that's it? But then he fucked me, trust. Because I went, what do? You drink alcohol? He went, no. One, fuck, okay. You drink coffee? He was like, nah, I don't like coffee either. I was like, fuck, what the fuck does this guy do? This guy doesn't do shit. So I had to cut deep into this guy. I was like, man, do you eat shit with fucking sugar in it and fuck? And he was like, nah. I was like, shut the fuck up, liar. I'll fucking throw a Joe Louis at you right now, you fuck. And it started pissing me off. Because the best thing is, you know he's lying. Because nobody goes that deep. But the best thing is, that's the worst he had as why not to smoke marijuana. Because it clouds his mind. What a fucking piece of shit. And then I asked him, what do you do for a living? He goes, I'm a mechanic. I go, what the fuck are you doing in life that's so important that you can't have your mind clouded by weed after work? Because I get it. You don't got to get high before work if you're a mechanic. That shit's fucked. I don't want to be high with 3,000 pounds of metal on top of me going, yo, did I put the safety on? I'm not going to move. Does anybody in here have a fucked up job and they're a stoner? One guy, what do you do, boss? High rise. Like construction? Like you got to tie yourself off and shit? I used to be a laborer on high rise. I know what it's all about. Elevator mechanic? You son of a bitch. Don't ever fix my building, bro. If I ever see you doing dabs and like, yo, I'm going to go fix that elevator. Yo, I'm never taking that fucking elevator again, bro. Or maybe I am. Because you know a guy all dabbed out is not going to rush through shit because he knows he's high. So he has to do it like 5 times. No, do you get high for it? No. No, that's too fucked up, man. That is fucked up. Because, you know, that's just scary. Like, this guy just said high rise. I work high rise, too. People who don't know what high rise is, you know, fucking condos? Somebody has to build that. And believe it or not, it's like 50% stoners who are building that shit. And the best part about that building being built is that every floor you get higher, the better the weed smoking gets after work. Because by the time you get to like the 40th floor, after work, there's nothing better than standing on the top of a building that's not even done looking over the city. And all you hear is like, Yo, this is Kush. I hope we don't fall. I don't give a fuck who you are, too. You always spit at least once. Later, bro. Yo, you laughing or you taking dabs? Because I hope it's laughing, you fucker. I like how high of an audience you guys are, because I'm really high too, and I'm going to start waking up as the show goes on. I should wake up right now. I should start asking you guys questions. Who the fuck is at this show for the first time? I know we always have a couple people. Clap if you're at Vapor Central for the first time. Let me hear you right now. Clap, yeah? Couple people? Welcome. Welcome to Vapor Central. Welcome to the show for the first time. Are you guys in here for the first time too, some of you, yeah? Yeah. There is no better time than the first time you come in here. Isn't that right, bro? I asked you because you're high as fuck. And it took 5 seconds for you to even know, man. That was good. There's no better time than the first time you come in here. Because you don't even know what the fuck you're walking into. You don't even know. You open those doors downstairs and you're like, yo, what this place is? And it hits you in the face, that smell of kush. You're like, holy fuck. What's it like upstairs? And you walk in here and it's smoky as fuck. Some people can't even stay in here because it's so fucking smoky. Those people are shit. You know who those people are? Those people are the same people. Do you remember when you would like do a hotbox in your car, 5 minutes in, and they'd be like, hey, can you open a window? Shut the fuck up. We're not even dying yet, bro. Wait until your eyes start burning. Do you remember that? Do you remember hotboxes? Do you remember when you first started going into a hotbox? You're like, this is gonna be the greatest thing ever. And then 10 minutes in, you're like, I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. But you don't want to be that guy who's like, can we open a window? You shut the fuck up, puss. What's the most fucked up shit you guys ever hotboxed? Anybody here got a good story? Yell it out. Phone booth. Closet. That's fucked. A fire truck? Wow, that's a sick one. A fire truck? A bar? That's pretty good. A bar is not better than a fire truck, because lots of people we know own bars. Who the fuck owns a fire truck, bro? Or who's the firefighter who was like, hey, I'm gonna come pick you up in my truck, bro. How am I gonna know you're here? Oh, you'll hear me, bro. That's insane, a fire truck. You know what would be the best thing too? If you walked by and you're like, yo, that fire truck's smoking. And you'd be like, yo, I think somebody's hotboxing that fire truck. Let's call a fire right in front of that house. So you look at what street you're on and you're on Lansdowne or some shit. I wish I caught police hotboxing a car, like a cop car. I would just walk into the back seat and be like, no worries, boys. We're good to go. You gotta get out of here, kid. Has anybody here ever seen, like, somebody in authority getting high? I seen like there's like a church in my neighborhood, and I seen the pastor getting high one time. I walked into my buddy's garage, and he's a friend's dad, and he was buying weed. Have you ever bought weed next to somebody who's like a fucking priest? This shit was fucking nuts. I wanted to buy a quarter, and then I was like, nah, I'll just get a 20-cent. I can't have this guy look at me like, be like, a whole quarter, Mr. Rita. Jesus. Because that's a real one, you know? All right. I'm so fucking high. I got to wake up. You guys don't even feel it. Today, I'm finally talking at like a normal pace. Usually, I shoot through my fucking jokes. I'm not even telling jokes today either. I should tell jokes, though. I'm going to talk about some shit. Like getting high and watching documentaries. That has taken over my life. You guys know that? I do nothing but get high and watch documentaries. And the worst part is, my fucking... I haven't been paying any of my bills. So my Netflix is gone. Because they send you that message like, Houston, we got a problem. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm fucking broke. I don't got $8 for you, Netflix. Fuck you. I don't even got $8 for myself. What happened? Get a Kickstarter. Yo, help Mike Rita get Netflix. What are you, crazy? People will just give me their password. That shit happens all the time. Sometimes when I run out and I really want to watch Netflix, just throw that shit on Facebook. Yo, somebody let me use your Netflix for $2. And people are always like, yo, I'll just let you use it for free. And in the back of your mind, you're like, you weren't even going to get the $2. I watch documentaries, I get high. What kind of documentaries you guys like watching? Like, you guys like watching what, nature? What? Vice. Oh, Vice. Yeah, Vice are fucked up. Vice are too hard for me, though. I'm too big of a stoner for that. That shit's fucking intense. Vice will take you to the middle of Syria where they're like, we're right here building a bomb with the Syrian rebels. How you feel? We want to kill everybody in the government. Holy fuck, this guy's serious, you know. And I'm at home at like 8 in the morning like, yo, what's up, bro? Welcome back, bro. This guy is the ultimate stoner. Doesn't even buy a bottle of water, bro. Just fills up a cup. That's all I need, bro. Don't even lie. You've seen stoners do some fucked up shit for water. Like I've seen, like you ever got high like with your friend at like a beach and you have no water? This is really happened to me one time. We were staying at a beach, we had no water. A friend of mine had pasties. He's like, yo, you think I could drink the Wasega water? And nobody went, ew. We all looked at each other like, yeah, And it was for sure filled with piss. It's a long weekend. You know that. Yo, what do you even do when you go to the water? You're like, yo, what? Yo, you walk up until it hits your nuts. You're like, oh. And then you piss and you're like, yo, later. Or for girls, when it touches your clit, oh. And then you
oh my God. My vagina's so cold.
Yeah, that's gotta suck, huh? I've seen him drink water from that. I've seen people go to random hoses at the end of the night. What's the friend? You ever drink the water in a pool when you were a kid by mistake? You ever like dive in and by mistake, and you get that crazy gulp and you spit half of it out, but then you do the thing where you clear your nose and then you're like, ah! And half the water in your nose goes down your throat. There's nowhere for that water to go, and you taste piss and chlorine. All of us can still chase back that memory of piss and chlorine in your mouth. And you don't even taste the piss, but in your head, you're like, there's piss for sure. Yo, green shirt, you don't like that joke, eh? Too much piss and chlorine in your childhood, bro? You don't gotta laugh, it's okay. I see you, bro. Sometimes comedians come up here and they get worried about the audience laughing, but they don't gotta worry with you guys. You guys are all laughing, you're just high as fuck. You're giving everybody the internet laughter. It's just your nose. And I like it. Security, you ready? I'm ready. No, security, you ready? I'm ready. That's too much, bro. Half the front row just fucking jumped right now. Everyone's like, what the fuck, bro? All right, he's ready. Fuck, all right. This is for sure a nice stoner audience tonight. We're going to get the show going. I chose this lineup in order tonight in a special way so that we have a nice mix of comedians because we do have a great, great show tonight. Our first comedian, fuck, if you've ever been to this show, you've seen this guy for sure. He is one of the most funny, energetic, original comedians working in the city right now. He has taken the city by storm. He's originally from out west, and now he's calling Toronto his city, his home, and his love. Give it up for the dick strong one, Rita Lopez! Everybody let him hear it!
On you get low by the K9. Homies on the yard never walk in the main line, and lames fine, they can never be in the game.
Did you say aw? It's like, that guy's adorable. You know what I mean? It's cool being small, though. You gotta be small once in a while, because you get away with shit. You know, like, I could go up to a big dude in here and just be like, what do you want to do, bro? And get in your face, and they'll just laugh. We'll just be boys after. Like, all you guys, I'm going to be your best friends after this. I'll be that little guy that just talk shit, and you guys beat up people for me. It'll be the best. And I'm not good at fighting, because I'm a little guy. But I'm used to that. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm used to not being good at things because I'm a little guy, right? The only thing I can do, because I'm a small guy, is take a bath in a bathtub comfortably. That's it. Like, I can swim to the other side and shit. Don't ever challenge me to a race in the bathtub. I will beat you. I'm the Michael Phelps of bathtubs. But other than that, I can't do shit. You know? Like, I'm never going to take Viagra because I don't think my little body can take a whole pill. You guys know when you put a hot dog in the microwave and it splits in the middle? You guys picturing that hot dog? Right? Are you? You were picturing the fuck out of it. You're like, what's that hot dog look like? Or were you picturing a dick? That'd be even crazier. Pop. How you guys doing, son? Yeah, you guys doing all right? Where you guys from? Saudi Arabia. Yeah. You know what I always get, bro? People always think that I'm East Indian. They always think that we're Arabic or something. I'm from El Salvador, though. We got any Salvadorians in the house? There's none, eh? Do we got any Latinos? Just one? And he did the wrong noise. Yeah, bro, that's what I wanted. Throw a sombrero in the air. Fuck. Do something. You know what I hate? I hate when people call me Mexican. Because I'm from El Salvador, right? And I got nothing against Mexicans. They're great people, right? They invented tacos and naps in a hammock, all right? And girls with big booties, they're great. I love them, okay? But I don't like being called a Mexican. It doesn't take much to get me mad, man. All you gotta do is call me short or a fucking Mexican. If you call me both, I will jump up in the air and punch you in the neck, okay? That's what I will do, all right? Because I'm from El Salvador, man. They're two different countries. Mexico, they got tacos. El Salvador, we got pupusas. That's a soft taco, okay? It's different. Mexico, they got drug cartels. El Salvador, we got extreme poverty. I'm proud of that shit. You know, and I come from a long line. You know what, man? I come from a country that ate its national animal to extinction, okay? There's no more armadillos in El Salvador. You won't find one. Imagine if Canada ate the beaver. No one would ever talk to us again. Or if Australia ate the kangaroo, that would be fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I don't know. Where are you from? Ukraine? What's your guys' national animal? A puppy? I don't know. Just like imagine. You know what, man? You know what? Fuck it. From now on, I'm announcing it here right now. I don't like the beaver, okay? Let's eat the beaver, guys. Why can't the puppy be the national animal of Canada? That would be the best. Everybody would be like, you know they got a puppy as their national animal? And we just like pray to it too? A cute little puppy? Fuck. I'm the only one on board with this? You guys don't like puppies? Okay, it got weird. Anyways, yeah, man. Come from a long line of Salvadorians, man. Great men. You know what my grandpa's name was? Papa Chambito. You like, that's the most gangster name you'll ever hear. This guy was my height. He had an afro and a thin mustache. He looked like a villain from Breaking Bad, okay? He was incredible. And when he died, he got shot in the hand and died 5 days later of shock. That's fucking Tupac shit, okay? He was amazing. And anytime you ask my mom about him, she gets like really emotional. She'll always be in the middle of like gutting a chicken. And she'll be like, Marito, tu papa Chambito era un hombre muy amable. Pero fíjate, el viejito tenía muchas mujeres. I don't even know what that shit means, guys. But it sounds gangster as fuck. My mom's even more G'd up, man. My mom's a thug, bro. When I was in grade 6, she beat the height out of me, okay? It's gone. I stopped growing because of my mother, man. My mom is a thug. I lost my outdoor shoes in elementary school. You guys ever have that, like indoor shoes and outdoor shoes? I lost mine. They were Ninja Turtle outdoor shoes, right? And I remember I was walking home with my boy Jason. He's a white kid. I was like, yo, bro, my mom's going to kill me. What am I going to do? He's like, buddy, stop worrying. I lose my shoes all the time. Sharon never notices. And I was like, who's Sharon? And he's like, that's my mom's name, bro. And I was like, you know your mom's name? I don't even think my mom has a name. All right, guys, you guys have been great, man. You got a good show. Keep it going for Mike Rita. Pop.
You gotta get your straps up. Get it. You gotta get your stage.
And give it up one more time for Mr. Rita Lopez. Look at this fucking cannon. This isn't even the biggest joint we've smoked on this stage. Alan, one time. Alan, how big was that joint you had one time?
70 grams and like 3 feet.
Did you guys just hear that? He rolled a 70-gram joint that was 3 feet long. It was stupid long. How many front pages? Like 4 maybe? Fuck, who knows? 3 or 4? That was crazy. You ever roll a joint? No, I can't be telling jokes. Of comedy this week. That's like 3, 4, 5 a day almost, man, for the whole fucking week in prep for him just being a legend of this city, guys. I want you guys to give him lots of love. Mr. Dom, hooray, everybody, let him hear it.
Trigger like that, squeeze on the C cup. The beat is like crack, now you might want to re-up.
Oh, good, they played my song. That one where there's a black guy angry at another black guy. I like that. All right. Here's one thing I'll say. I like Marito. He's that little Mexican you saw earlier. He's funny. I like it when he calls his mom a G. But I gotta be honest with you. I used to really think within hip hop culture it was cool to be like a G. You're like, yo, look at me. I'm making money off of drugs and off of people's pain. But then I grew up with my mom, and she was a single mom, and a G could not hold a fucking match to her. You ever stretch $20 across 3 kids for 2 meals? She's a motherfucking G. She's dropping that poverty shit. You ever cry in your own bedroom but still keep it together for a student-teacher interview? That's my mom, G as fuck. All right, well, that didn't work with you guys, but you're a shitty audience. I want to ask you a question, and I mean it legitimately. You people with the shittiest seats. Is anyone here ever happy to see a fucking clown? I don't know why people still have the sheer balls to dress up as a clown in society. And I mean like the makeup, the big shoes, the whole fucking wig deal, all that. At no point in your life have you ever been happy to see a clown. Even as a kid, you were terrified. And there is no good clown reference that you can search your brain for. Like, literally, look, Stephen King's It. That was a clown, killed a bunch of fucking kids. John Wayne Gacy, dressed up as a clown for a day job, killed a bunch of men. Insane Clown Posse. Are you fucking kidding me? Nobody wants to see a juggaloo in your day-to-day life. They don't want it. Nobody has the balls. I just don't know how they're still there, dressing up as clowns. I mean, in any situation in your life, no matter how bad it has been, if you add a clown, it gets worse immediately. There's an old iconic photo of this like tiny little girl, skinny Vietnamese, like 7-year-old running down a street, screaming, naked. Vietnam War, napalm blowing up in the background. Looks horrible. Now add a clown. Add a clown to that shit. It's even worse. For someone behind her being like, hey, you like balloon animals? Holy fuck, it's terrifying. The other thing I don't get is why we have decals. Why we still allow people to do that and don't peel them off. Putting decals on the back of your car, you celebrate. You're like, oh, look at us. There's a dad and a mom and 2 kids, and we got a puppy. You fuckers are celebrating mediocrity. You are celebrating the middle distance of life. And if you wanted to do it, I'd be okay with it if you were honest. If you also included other icons in there, other decals. Maybe a decal for the crippling debt that you have right now. Something like a money bag with death hovering on top of it. Like, because that's what it's really like. Have you met these people who have that exact family? They're under the gun. They don't show the truth in those decals. They just show the, hey, look, we're the best. No, you're fucking not. Show some wrinkles around the dad's eyes. Just that fucking stress of trying to carry a family, always on the edge of fucking failure. And you haven't loved your wife in 10 years. You don't even sleep in the same room anymore. You barely talk. And your kids know a divorce is coming, but the only reason it's not coming is because one of you has a pension on the way. And you can't even look your own fucking son in the eyes anymore because you know you never were a man. And you can't even raise one. You're a broken piece of shit, and your entire house is full of lies! Now add a clown. Put a clown in there. See how much worse it gets?
Oh, you're probably gonna divorce.
Yeah, you guys have always been a notoriously shitty audience. And it's not even that you're bad, it's that you're high. And that's why Mike, and he's one of the best comics in the city, but that's why Mike has to get up on this stage and go, you guys ever get high? Because you have to, I know, I'm doing that. You got to go as close to your recent frame of memory. Just that close. You guys ever get candy while you were high? Yes, I've done that. Yeah, you just did it. That's why you remember. Anyone else who tries to bring up something else, just good luck, you know. To the girl at the mall with dreadlocks for hair. Does the carpet match the drapes? Does cuff match collar? Because if it does, gross. Take a shower. That joke got me into Just for Laughs. From you guys, nothing. You're a piece of shit audience. So many people in a room with no sense of humor. Broken people, all dying inside. I was at a club a little while ago with a friend of mine, and he pointed out at a girl. He's kind of rude about it, but he was like, oh, look at that lady. I'd fuck her except Butterface. And I was like, what? I was just loud. I was like, what'd you just say? And he's like, Butterface, her face, Butterface, her face is ugly. I was like, okay, all right, I get it, fine. It's rude. I have rules like that too, though, you know. I gotta be like, oh man, I'd love to sleep with that hot mama except Butter Lazy Eye, you know. Just throws everything off, hard to talk to her. Or I'd like to sleep with that one over there except Butter Herpes, you know. How about that sweet thing over there? Except Butter has a dick. I can feel you ladies resisting. You're like, this guy's an asshole. Why would he judge our bodies, you know? Well, I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry to have my high fucking standards. It's just that I like my women like I like my coffee. Hot, sweet, no dick. Seriously, every single time. 2 sugars, hold the dick, please. Always a dick in my coffee. Grande bold coffee, hold the dick, please. Again, got me right into a festival of national note, and you fuckers have no sense of humor! Proven jokes to an unproven audience. It's a heavy weight to carry. I need to do an impression and leave to satisfy my time quotient. Then I have to come back here 2 more times and just suck in the worst, you know? It's my impression. This is the dumbest impression in the world, but I feel you're going to love it. This is my impression of a werewolf who might be gay. Oh no. Full moon! I want to fuck guys! I knew it. That's the shittiest joke. It's the shittiest joke and it's the biggest laugh. You fucking pricks. All right, well, let's bring Mike Rita up here. He will tickle you. Au revoir.
So amazing, the joints are blazing. I can rip a mic on any occasion. My 4/5 to cook a pig up like Cajun. Cuisine gets stretched like a limousine for hating. Hip-hop needed saving.
Yo, give it up for Don Paray, everybody. That's like his 2nd or 3rd set out of 30 this week. Gonna break the record. Okay, we're gonna keep the show rolling right now. This cat asked me to perform last week. I couldn't get him on. He's originally, I think, from LA, but he's been killing it all over, and I'm happy to have him on the show tonight. I want you guys to give him lots of love. Mr. Michael Mays, everybody, let him hear. Make some noise, everybody, let him hear.
Woo! What's up? Hey, that LA bud, man. Toronto bud don't compare. Let's just be honest for 1 second, man. You ever hit LA bud? All our shit is dro. You guys don't know what the fuck dro is? That's hydroponic fucking weed. You take one hit of that shit. Oh! Ah! I saw a koala smoke weed once. Shit. Start playing peekaboo with myself. Peekaboo! 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 You guys have never smoked dro before, huh, man? That shit is real. Hey, man, so Marito is an immigrant? What's up? Where the immigrants at? Let me get a holler. Woo! Hey, we all in this bitch. We just too stoned to be yelling it out, huh? Yeah, man. I'm from LA, but my parents immigrated here when I was a little kid. They moved to this place called Little Italy, man. That name is deceptive as fuck, because there were 0 Italians at my school. Man, I think you guys figured out like this mythological bullshit called private school. Like St. Mary's or some shit. I don't know. I was stuck with all the other immigrants, man. It was beautiful, though, man. I was trying to speak English. I was going up to motherfuckers. Hello, aap kaise hai? That means hello, how are you in Hindi? Shit, I had to go up to all the brown folks like, aapko teko English mein kya bologe? That means how do you say dog in English, man? Jesus. Shout out to the 2 Hindi people that understood that. For real, though. Man, I got made fun of a lot, man, at school. You think like everybody's an immigrant, nobody gets made fun of? That's bullshit, man. Every single day, this bully DaCosta. Yo, Mike, why the fuck you so gay for? Why the fuck you always wearing them girl shoes and shit? I was like, man, like my parents are immigrants. They don't know the difference between girl and guy shoes. Like just because that shit has glitter on it and it lights up every time I walk don't mean they're girl shoes. Like, way to be heteronormative and shit, motherfucker. I didn't tell him that, though, because when you're a little kid, you, like, figure out your own dick for the first time. You're, like, only 35% sure you might not like another dude's. Like, you don't know. You're like, oh, shit, what the fuck is this? Another dude's might be interesting. So I did the only natural thing, man. I hopped in the shower that day and started thinking about my one-man crush, Will Smith. I was like, oh, yeah, Will Smith sucking my dick. All right. Woo! My dad's like, Mike, get the fuck out of the shower, man, using up all the hot water. Landlady's gonna shut the fuck up, Dad. I'm jacking off to Will Smith and shit. I couldn't do it, though. I couldn't succumb to the sexy face of Will Smith. The next day, I went up to DaCosta. I was like, yo, DaCosta, guess what? I jacked off to Will Smith for 30 minutes, and I didn't ejaculate. From that day on, I was known as the gay kid with erectile dysfunctional disease. Shit was tragic, man. My mom died when I was a little kid. Oh, fuck, it got all dark all of a sudden. I thought he was gonna talk about his dick. Yo, my dick young, my dick good. It's average, but it's big for an Asian dude. Girls love it when I do anal on them, because that shit is a perfect fit. Nah, I'm playing with you. I don't do spontaneous anal, man. That shit takes prep work. I gotta be with that chick for at least 2 months. Make sure you use the bidet and shit, man. I don't know. People try to be nice like, yo, Mike, why do you say your mom died? Why don't you say, like, she passed away or, like, left us and went to sleep in Jesus? I was like, yo, shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, first off, my mom is faithful to my dad, and she would never sleep with fucking Jesus. And second off, our family is way too poor to afford the fucking transportational fees to see Jesus, man. We take the TTC exclusively. I don't know. And, like, I thought my dad was going to get lovey-dovey. Hell to the fucking no, man. Like, my mom, I was grieving. I was sad, but I was mostly scared because who the fuck was going to save me from all these fucking beatings, man? My dad was about to beat me with a wooden coat hanger once. My mom's like, no! Don't beat him with that wooden coat hanger. Just use a sandal instead. He'll learn his lesson that way. It was cool. That barely reddened my cheeks, man. Fuck that shit. My dad got angrier, though, man. He had, like, the worst blue balls of all time because he didn't masturbate, like, ever. And, like, he would try to bring girls over, and they try to buy me shit. It was like the year 2002 when I got a Nintendo 64. That's when the PlayStation already came out, man. I was relieved, though. We didn't have to do this shit anymore. You know what this shit is? Nah, you're white and middle class, man. That shit is us fixing the antenna so we get something other than fucking CBC. I was just glad we didn't have to throw rocks around, you know? What else are we gonna fucking do? I don't know. I thanked the girl. I was like, thank you, lady, but you still can't suck my dad's cock. Thank you very much. My name is Mike May. Give it up for your host, Mike Rita.
You give it up one more time, Mr. Mike May. Everybody let him hear Mike May. Make some noise. Okay. All right, I see how the lineup's going here. I like how high everyone is for real today, though. Potheads are supposed to be quiet, though. If we were loud, it would be counterintuitive to our evolution into being potheads. You don't become a pothead being loud as fuck because nobody's going to smoke weed with you. You're never going to smoke weed with a guy who's like, hey, we're smoking weed. You smoke weed with a guy who's like, hey, I'm going to spark a doob in this laneway. Meet me at 3 o'clock. See you there, bro. Okay, you don't smoke. Do you remember as a teenager where you smoked weed because you had to smoke weed in places where you could keep six? And if you don't know what keeping six means, then you don't smoke enough weed either. In shaky neighborhoods, bro. Keeping six is when you gotta watch. You gotta watch out. And the best thing is, as a teenager, do you remember all the places you smoked weed? Like in a corner, so nobody could come from behind, but you could see everything in the distance? Like you're fucking the Lion King, like everything we see is ours, bro. You see that shit, Simba? I mean, Chris? You get high as fuck in a schoolyard, laneways. I used to get high in weird laneways behind like places where there was like, you know, stores and shit like that, because they always have those weird doors like that, you know, you gotta lead to the back where you could just hang in. And it's always got graffiti and shit. Depending where you grew up, like if you grew up in Toronto, and you grew up in the city, you grew up smoking weed in parks, schoolyards, laneways. Where the fuck people in the burbs? Where you guys smoke weed? Houses. You guys do everything in houses. That's the fucking oh, by the river. That's a pretty good one. That's such a burbs thing. By the river, bud. By like Lewis Johnson Creek, you know, or some fucking buzzing ass white creek name like that. Patty Smith Park, and you're like,
We used to get high at Patty Smith Park. Ah.
People in the city are like, bro, I used to get high on a laneway off Duffer and shit was fucked. Crackheads would yell at us all the time to not smoke there. We'd heat bag their shit. In high school, I used to smoke weed, like literally just outside the high school. So that way they couldn't surprise me. Like my high school was right here, and then there's like a shopping center with a parking lot. I used to stand in the parking lot, joint rolled, staring at the school. And they're not gonna surprise me now. No one's gonna come out of a door and be like, we see you. I'd be like, fuck you, you're like 300 yards away, you bitch. It's a cigarette. Crush that shit until it's not even molecules anymore. Man, getting high in high school is amazing. Clap if you got high in high school. Like that's when you got high. Let me hear you right now, yeah? Clap if you never got high in high school. Let me hear you right now. That's why you have a good job, bro. That's why you fix elevators. And this guy works high rise, but like, yo, that's just luck. Potheads have funny jobs. And high school is fucked up. If you start smoking weed in high school, you got to live some amazing years of getting high. If you get high between the ages of 14 and 20, those are years where you're not supposed to be getting high at all. Nobody even knows that you're supposed to be getting high. Fuck 20, like 14 to like 19. Because by 20, nobody gives a shit anymore. Your parents don't give a fuck. There's some people in here whose parents don't know they don't even smoke weed. Clap if your parents don't know you smoke weed. Let me hear you right now. Clap. One guy. This fucking guy right here. And your face was so funny. You're like, ah! I got away with it. I got away with it. Fuck you, bro. You live here alone. Oh, that's okay. That's fuck. That's a weird trade-off, bro. I don't know. I like living with my mom as a teenager. That shit was fucking convenient. Come home high as fuck when you're 16, and you're like, I don't know how to make food. And I have immigrant moms, so I'd come home, I'd be like, Mom, she'd be like, hi, Mikey. And I'd be like, I am hi, Mikey. How was school? And I'd always be like, school was amazing, Ma. Yeah, what do you do? I'd be like, what do I do? I go to school and I go to high school, Ma. I go to school high. Yeah. One time my mom called me and she dropped one of the funniest lines my mother's ever said to me. Eventually when I started coming home from high school high in like grade 11, she started realizing it. Because every day I would come home and eat and just sit there and listen to her and ask her weird questions like, Ma, what was it like when you were a kid? And she'd be like, Mikey, I don't get shoes till 10 years old. You want to see mommy's feet? Ah! So fucking show me that shit. Fuck, I'm all high, you know. My mom one time said one of the best lines though. I came home high and she goes, hello, Mikey, you okay? And I go, yeah, I'm okay. She goes, look at me. And I go, what? And she goes, why your eyes red from school? And I go, I went swimming. She goes, yeah, Mikey, swimming and drugs. You know how funny that is? Because she, you know, like, because she caught me, like, but, like, subtly. She's being passive-aggressive. Like, yeah, fuck you, man. I got you. I see you. Oh, shit. My mom never picked up on it, you know. She never picked up on the amount of beef patties I would eat as a teenager. She would just buy boxes of spicy beef patties. Mikey, I buy another box. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Gotta go buy a half quarter later. Spicy beef patties. Peace! Those Jamaican patties didn't know it was coming. A beef patty is for sure a good stoner meal. A little bit of bread, a little bit of meat, and a can of soda for $1. You know what's even funnier? In the more ghetto neighborhood it is, in the more ghetto location, will be the best fucking beef patty. You want a good beef patty? Go to like fucking Warden. You see that shit? Warden. Everybody's gonna yell out in a ghetto ass neighborhood like, yeah, Parkdale guy in the guy's backyard. You gotta knock on the door 3 times. And you gotta ask him medium heat, because if you don't, he's gonna burn your lip. Bombay patty, 50 cents for 2. What the fuck? And then you eat them, you're like, yo, she's a chronic. I don't know if it's because they're 50 cents for 2. Nah, you know where there's good ones too? Like even bus stations. Islington Station. That is really the best one. Look at some people in the audience right now like, what? That was a lot of comedians in the back because of Paul's room, no? Yeah, you get high. And you go do that shit. How funny is that? Islington Station actually does have amazing beef patties. You ever in Islington Station, you walk into that little Asian store and you ask that little Asian lady, hey, can I get 2 beef patties? Because if you get one, you're going to regret it. You're going to get one, eat it so fast, be like, well, I want another one. Even just to look at it and be like, this is the best. Ask for 2. I promise you. And if you're high, she'll know you're high because she deals with high people all day. If you're like, can I get 2 beef patties? And she'll be like, la, 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 la. And you're like, and she's like, you're like, oh, she's like, you're like, oh, Coca-Cola. You're like, fuck, that lady got me, yo. I like that shit. You know there's a good pizza place in your neighborhood if it's run by Asian people and you call the guy boss. Yo, boss, can I get a slice? How funny is that joke? That's a real joke. That's not even, that's for real, for real. Okay, we're gonna keep the show rolling right now. We have a bunch of great comedians, and your next guy, who the fuck's next? Yo, Chris, you're next, okay? And then it's Shawnee Fresh, all right. This guy right now, man, when I started in comedy a few years ago, he was already a comedian, and I got to watch this guy. And when I realized how young he was, and he was pretty much my age too, I got inspired to be as funny as this cat. So anytime I have him on my show, it's a fucking pleasure to me, man, and it's a pleasure to the audience. You guys love him. He's a regular here. Give it up for the one, the only, Mr. Chris Robinson. Everybody let him hear it.
Only on the left-hand side. Pass the joint on the left-hand side. Just put it in the air if you wanna get high.
I'm green evidence on the podium stands the minister. I see weed through cypress trees. I just
What's up? You have candy on stage? Shit. That's some boss shit. Everyone doing all right? Nice. I think you got to be like I don't know, like fucked in the head or like mentally challenged or had a lobotomy or like diagnosed clinically insane by like a group of doctors if you actually confuse delivery with delicio. Like, who the fuck would ever confuse delivery with Are you out of your mind? What the fuck? Get the fuck. If I had someone at my house and said they were like, oh man, what is this? This deliver? How'd they deliver it still frozen in the middle? Oh my god, that's crazy. And it's still perfectly burnt around the outside. But like, oh my god, that's amazing. Were you in prison for the past 25 years or something? Like, were you in a bunker from the Cold War? Have you not ever tasted real pizza? Get the fuck out of my house. Now. Fuck, man. I love Instagram and shit. And I was looking at this guy's Instagram and like, it was like a weed, he was rolling up a joint. And it was like a roach joint, like a bunch of roaches, like old roaches that he saved. And he like made a huge like fucking cannon of a roach joint. And then I was literally like looking at this. I was like, damn, man, I got to fucking start saving my roaches. Because I was smoked to the end, you know? I got to save up my roaches and like make a roach joint. And then I also thought, I'm like, maybe I should start setting some bigger fucking goals in my life. Maybe I should do that. Then planning to get more high. Like, what the fuck? I should save roach joints. That's my biggest goal in life right now. Just fuck. Really gotta. Shit, man. I can't, like, I had an audition today and shit, and it's for this fucking, it's for a kid's show, and like, it's like a kid's game show, and like, I just smoke weed, you know, like, I can't be, like, I can be that guy, but it just sucks. Like, I'd sell my soul for the money, for sure, but like, being that character 24/7, you know, just, hey, everybody, welcome back to Right or Wrong, all right? What we're going to do here is we're going to put you on this roller coaster, and we're going to ask you crazy, wacky questions, and if you don't get the questions right, we're going to dump some goo on you. Like, really? Every fucking, like, every time it cut, I'd be like, fuck this! What the fuck am I getting paid? Can someone give me some weed or something? What? All right, okay. Hey, welcome back, all right. Like, oh. The question was, okay, Rebecca, what is the substance that bees create? And she was like, honey? And I'm like, ooh, wrong. The correct answer is cum. I'm sorry, the correct answer is cum. Get you next time. And the guy's like, whoa, I don't think. I'm like, oh, that's not funny. Like, fuck. I had no sense of humor. So I could be, I can't be on a kid's TV show. Like, all that shit would slip up. Fuck, man. I want to host, like, a high TV show. Like, where I could just, like, do it, like, at my own pace, just, like this. You know, just, like, fuck. Yo, what's good? Welcome back to fucking Kush Mines. I'm the Kush Master General. I'm going to be asking you some Kush-like questions. All right, first question. Okay, like, would you rather get ripped and play Street Fighter from Xbox 360 or Street Fighter like from Nintendo? Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo, that's the answer. 10 points. 10 points right there. Okay, here's another one. What place is more internationally known for having the bombest weed? British Columbia, Canada, or Los Angeles, California? Yeah, pretty sure it's BC. Fuck LA, nigga! Fucking talking about. Motherfucker talking about we don't get high. What the fuck? BC is the bombest shit. LA. You slipped, bro. You slipped. Mike May, you slipped. Mike May get his ass whooped. No, it's fine. I was fucking. Obviously, don't scrap. It just led it together so nice. What does it say? I like to I can't really fuck to music. You know? Like I used to, but like it's too much now, you know, and like I mostly just listen to rap mixtapes and shit, and like you can't make love to a girl when you hear a DJ talking about how rare the song is every 5 minutes, you know, like this is a Dat Piff exclusive, bitch. Like really? Really, you're calling me a bitch right now? When I'm trying to conceive a child? Or like if the DJ's just way too hard and he's like, hey yo, it's DJ Drama! We're coming at you with the street sweeper. You want beef? We're bringing a whole cattle. Like just sounds of cash registers opening and fucking money counters going off. Hey, yo, it's the ATM Direct Cash Crew, holla. Like, I don't know if I can keep my dick hard with all this crime going on in the background. All right, thanks, everybody. My name's Chris Robinson. Give it up for my boy, Mike Rita. Don't let him walk away in silence like that, everybody. Mr. Chris Robinson. Yeah. Nice. Love you. So funny. Holy fuck. That's the funniest line I've heard in a long time. How the fuck am I supposed to stay hard with all this crime in the background? True, brother. Shit is fucked up. We're gonna keep the show rolling right now, man. And before I keep the show rolling, I want to ask you guys, we've been enjoying the show? Everybody having a good time or what? Baby Central, let me hear everybody right now. You were watching me on the thing come around and you were like, oh, fuck it. You guys didn't catch it, but I did. That was good. One time we had a girl and like a group of people who didn't want to be on the TV, and they left because the girl was like, can you guys not put us on the TV? And we were like, what? Who the fuck gives a shit? What are you, the fucking princess of like Arabia and we don't know this shit? Because who the fuck just doesn't want to see themselves on TV? Like, yo, guy in the pink shirt, bro. Like make a movement, bro. It'd be like, yo, what up, bro? Remember when you were a kid, you ever walk into a mall and you see yourself on the security camera? Remember how fun that was to see yourself on TV? You're like, yo, what the Hey, that's me right there under like the third TV. Woo! You always give yourself the finger, touch your dick or something, buzzing. Yo, out of nowhere, you just become Limp Bizkit. Welcome to the Matthews Bridge, bro. Hey, Kayla, are you our new security? Kayla's our new security, and the most fucked up shit is she's trained in MMA, and she has, like, you know, those referee gloves on, like, so she doesn't fuck you up and touch your fucking chromosomes. Oh, shit, but the real security's back to back her up. Yeah. Why, is somebody smoking tobacco? You guys smell something? Because these two are hounds. They don't fuck around like these. Oh, wait. I smell tobacco, too. Nah, I'm just playing shit. It's Orf. It's just butter? Nah.
Somebody's smoking tobacco, and we're gonna find who you are. We're gonna lock those doors, then. Don't let us catch you, bro. We're gonna keep the show rolling. Very funny comedian. I got to work with this guy all weekend, actually. Him and I were in Enfant together with another fantastic comedian, John Steinberg. This guy smashed all fucking weekend. The least I can say about this dude is that he's originally from Vancouver, working now in the city here. He's been touring. Original fucking across the board. Very funny dude and perfect for this room, and you'll see why. Give it up for the one, the only Mr. Sean Emini, everybody. Sean Emini, let him hear it right now.
The joint on the left-hand side. Don't ever pass it on the right. Never wrap it on my knife.
All right. Yeah, I'm from West. I've been here a few months, actually. You guys are crazy. You built an entire transit system just to connect all the gateway newsstands. All right. It's very convenient. I ordered a personal pizza. They started asking me, like, what do you want on it? What type of crust? I'm like, fuck, it's none of your business. It's my personal pizza. All right, joke number 2. Here we go. There's a big difference between risky and risque. Like when a hot chick wears sexy lingerie, it's risque. When I wear it, it's risky. I was playing Scrabble with my brother. I got 7-letter A's, so I just played them all on the board, and he challenged me. He said, is not a word, so I pushed him down the stairs. Now it's a word. Because he used it in a sentence. I should work at a hair salon. I don't know how to cut hair, but I'm really good at convincing people that it's just fine the way it is. That was a new one. I wasn't sure if that was going to work. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. I got a memory foam mattress, which is cool, because sometimes I forget things, and then I lay down, and I'm like, oh, yeah, in the glove compartment. I did this show out west at a place called Prince George. I don't know if you guys know it. It's just a segue, but thanks. And they told me Prince George has the highest single mother rate per capita in all of Canada. They were proud of it. I was like, good job, guys. Maybe you should change your name to Where's George? You just got it like 3 seconds. One time I was in a tornado. And afterwards I was like, man, that's a lot of damage, but I'm just thankful I have my health and a roof beside my head. That was not bad. Sometimes I go through the drive-thru, they're like, how can I take your order? I'm like, nope, just driving through. And then I look at him and say, the Dalai Lama. It's a callback to a joke I didn't even fucking tell. When I was in high school, all the cool kids read Archie comics. I was the only cool kid. Me and Jughead. If I had an antelope, I'd feed him cantaloupe just to see if he appreciates the irony. It's not even actually ironic, but what does he care? He's a fucking antelope. You can see UFOs every day if you're like really bad at identifying shit. I'm in a long-distance relationship. I live in Toronto. My girlfriend has no idea. I wish this was 2006, because I got a lot of good jokes about Shrek 2 and Nelly Furtado. I don't need a walkie-talkie to be happy. I need 2 and a friend. That guy's fucking reaction was awesome. It's a lot harder to be a bishop than a priest. You got to wear a way bigger hat. You got to go to more churches. You're only allowed to move diagonally. I'm glad some of you guys play chess. In Scarborough, I got to tell my checkers joke. Ladies, I'm starting this new service for when you're having trouble getting out of bed in the morning. I crawl in next to you. One time a girl wanted me to pee on her. Yeah, and I'm no square, but she was kind of dirty, so I did it, but I wore a condom. Last time I was on stage, it had a pole. I was like, I don't think they want me to tell jokes. They want me to come up here and play some tetherball. So I did, but only to pay my way through college. because I hate my father. I eat a lot of raisins because I like grapes, but not at first. I'm not a doctor, but I think I have whooping cough because every time I cough, I say, there it is. I went to a family restaurant. They told me to come back later after I build some significant personal relationships. I want a lifetime supply of paper towels. Sometimes I run out, though. I got to call them up and say, guys, I'm still alive. I'm spilling all over the place. Any of you guys on Twitter? Probably somebody is. You are? That's okay. My friend Carl's on Twitter. He's complaining he's only got 12 followers. I was like, don't worry, man. That's what Jesus had. And he turned out okay. Till that one shitty Easter. I want to find out where the birds sleep and go there like an hour before they wake up and just start singing my ass off. Fish are very sensitive and emotional because they're all Pisces. Did I already tell the tetherball? Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. I haven't seen a frog in like 15 years, man. Yeah. Hey, best thing about frogs is that they're free. You could just take one. No one gives a shit. That's why there's none left. People can't control themselves. Like, holy shit, a free frog. Get the fuck out of my way, man. Someone tries to sell you a TV at 2 a.m., you should buy it because it's probably yours. Maybe you'll get a discount. Okay, here's a couple that I wrote today, and then I'll tell a couple that I think are good. But I was at the supermarket, and I saw a bunch of mayonnaise, but one jar was bigger and stood out from the rest. I knew immediately that's the Alpha Mayo. It's not so bad, right? Could have been worse. I called this girl a cutie and she rolled her eyes. I was like, no, I meant cutie, like short for cuticle. That's right. I just call you a cuticle. Nothing cute about that. No? Because the first one's better, right? Fuck, they don't sell alcohol in here. I just realized that. Well, I realized that once, but I've been drinking wine. I feel like it makes me look more sophisticated. I'm drinking this new kind. It's called House. Always on special. It's weird dating a girl with the same name as a relative. Like I could never go out with a girl named Mom. Because that's my dad's name. I think all the countries in the world should just combine and form one big country and fucking dominate the Olympics. There's one guy in the Olympics, he threw the shot put like 25 meters. I was like, dude, fuck. I mean, if you could throw a thing further than I could carry it, we could never play Go Fetch. My friend showed me this picture of his niece. He's like, hey, this is my niece. She's 3. Isn't she cute? I was like, yeah, I guess. I mean, she's 3. How hard is it to be cute when you're 3? It's not a fucking accomplishment. If you can't be cute when you're 3, life is really going to suck when you're 4. When they made the movie E.T., they had more than enough terrestrials already, but there was this extra one laying around. They're like, fuck it, let's make a movie about it. The extra, fuck that. Hey, what kind of shirt do you wear if your wife beats you? The one she fucking told you to, bitch. All right, thanks, guys.
Give me your lighter so I can get the cipher ignited. Puff, pass, homie, don't you stand try to hide it.
Hey, how funny was he, right? Sean Ebony, everybody let him hear one more time, man.
Hit it fucking hard and clear it. Hit it with the left hand. Pass it to the next man. Tilt the food of flesh and the sweetest from the west.
You guys want some fucking sour keys? I don't know how I'm gonna give these away. Just throw them? You'll give me some Mars bar? Yeah, we could trade for this. Anybody want to trade? That's fucked, bro. You'll give me a dab for a sour? Okay, let's go right now. Start heating it up and we'll do it right now. We'll do a dab on stage right now, and we're gonna do fucked up shit too, because we're giving away this for dabs. Bro, what kind of fucked up shit is that, bro? You think you're the poor kid in Africa that everybody talks about when we throw shit out? That's not you, bro. You got a fly in your face right now. That's actually fucked, eh? You guys ever get like high at like 7 in the morning by mistake and watch Global and you're like, oh wow, this shit's fucked, man. There's like a white guy in a suit. He's like, look at this fucking kid. Look at him. Look at him. And then the kid's like,
look at me. Look.
And then they zoom in and like there's no flies on this side and large on this side, and they just zoom in on the fly side like,
look at the baby's face with flies. Pay for the fly ointment, please.
You're like, nah, fuck that. Okay, you coming? Yeah? Okay. Best trade ever. We're gonna take a quick commercial break for some technical difficulties. Right now, all those lines come up on the TV. And you hear me on the back. My microphone hasn't been cut yet. Yo, what the fuck, man? I'm all fucked. We can't do the show no more. Oh, no. Oh, no. The Kool-Aid guy kicks in. Oh, yeah! You know, I was gonna say, you guys know the scene from Family Guy, but it's still a ripoff of the original commercials. So, yeah. Did you ever see the original commercials? The satire there. I just went off in my own head and I should have just kept that to myself. I want you to know those dabs fucked me up. Thank you. You know, we don't even need to do a show no more. You guys can watch me for the next 5 minutes deteriorate as a human being on stage. Pat, you ready? Because I am not. What kind of picture's on my Jones? Nothing good today. Birch, let's do this. I want you guys to love this guy as much as everybody loves this guy. It was supposed to be him or Raymond, and Raymond got it, but fuck it, everybody really loves this guy. One of my favorites, one of the most funny dudes working in the city right now, original from the heart all the fucking time, Mr. Pat Bircher! Everybody let him hear it!
Keep it going for Mike Rita, everybody. Oh, I am wrecked. Just off secondhand. I'm so, like, I was just thinking about how fucked up now is. Like, the whole concept of now. You know what I mean? Like, we're all in now, but we're not in now anymore. We're in now. But as soon as you're like, we're in now, now's gone. Now's constantly running. Isn't that fucked? Like, now, you're in now, but when you say you're in now, it's already too late because the now you're talking about isn't now anymore. Like, that's how high I am. This just keeps on going. And I'm just like, fuck, where's now? Now's gone. Fuck, now's gone now? Now was gone before. You're in now? Nope. You know, like this loop. And I think it's going to cause me to become homeless. I'm just going to be outside going, now's now. Now's now. Now's now. Now's now. Now's now. Now's now. And everyone's like, yo, you see that now's now guy? Yeah, I threw a quarter at him. He didn't even fucking flinch. He's just now's now guy. That's fucked up. Fucking now's now. Ugh. I wore this. That was a mistake. I thought it was gonna be hot. It was hot, but when I went in the house and where I'm staying doesn't have air conditioning, so it stayed hot. And then I was like, fuck, I gotta get out of here. Let's go, because I got all hot. And then, you know when you get really hot, you can't think straight, because you're just like, I gotta get somewhere that's not hot. That's all I was thinking. I was like, I put on clothes. I was like, I can wear this in here. It's gotta be hotter outside, right? And then as I'm riding a kick scooter now, because I'm an idiot, right? So, whatever, I own it, and now I'm too broke to like get a bike, so I have to keep that. Has anyone got any openings at their place of employment that they'd be able to hire me? I'll just say now's now to you every day and wink. You'll get it, no one else will. And everyone's like, what's that? Don't worry about it. Because if you try telling that joke at work to someone that's not high, they'll just look at you and be like, you're fired. That's what But anyways, right, so where was I? Oh, I don't even know. Oh, so I'm riding my scooter in the rain, and I had so much regret about what I wore that I started regretting the Big Bang. Has anyone else done that before, where you're so full of regret, you're just like, fuck it, I wish nothing started? That's how angry I was. I was like, fuck, I wasn't even like, man, I wish I didn't wear this. I was like, fuck the universe, but then not anymore. And I really wish you guys laughed at that. But I just thought it on the way here. Anyways, here's another thing. Let's forget that. Remember Now's Now and how good that was? Yeah, so this is the thing. Because, you know, the world's overpopulated, they say, right? They say there's 7 billion people in the world. But has anyone double-checked? Like, why are we believing them? Why do we trust them? Everyone's like, yeah, there's 7 billion. Have you counted any? No? How do you know your birthday's your birthday, bruh? Do you remember it? You don't. Do you know why you accept it? Because you got presents every fucking year. They bought you off, man. That's what happened. You got bought off. That's the same with Christmas or whatever other holiday you practiced. When you're a kid, you don't understand. They just give you shiny shit and you're happy. And then you grow up and that's in the back of your head. You're like, shiny happy. And then if you actually learned about the fucking history of religion, you'd be like, blood, death, murder, kill! And then be like, oh, that's not cool. That usually works. It doesn't. That's the first time I said it. I'm really unraveling right now. I am going to be homeless after this show. No, but here's the thing, right? Let's try to get back on track, Pat. So there's 7 billion people. They say the world's overpopulated, and they keep on telling us this bullshit, but they don't tell us how to fix it. They just fill our lives with fear and then go, have a fucking nice life. You know, that's the news. It's like, here's more fear. You didn't have enough fear. Here you go. Pile more shit on top of the shit you already worry about. Good night. And you're like, how the fuck am I supposed to sleep after that? Not soundly, I'll tell you that much, right? So then I'm thinking, world's overpopulated. What do? Here's what you do. If you want to have a kid, you have to convince at least 2 people to kill themselves. Right, that way we're tapering the population, you know, and the more people you convince to kill themselves, the better your kid's education is, right? Fuck, I'm breaking apart. This is fucked. This guy's looking at the floor. It's like, I can't even look at you, bro. What you're doing right now, you're falling apart. You should go home, maybe clear your head, and maybe I should. But I'm not going to do it because I'm chasing my dream because it's still alive. At least I think it is because I'm chasing. It might be dead. I might be chasing someone else's dream. And I catch it. No, that's not what's happening. Anyways, this is all I got, people. So yeah, just this. What else? 10-year gap on my resume? Woo! Let's bring this out. Oh, I lost that piece of paper. Where's that piece of paper? This is the best I've ever done in my life, people. No, I mean, I'm not crumbling. What's this? Do you know what happened? This is what happened. I know what's happening now, and I usually don't figure it out until I eat again. I'm a little hypoglycemic, and I ate my fucking bar too early because I thought I was going to be on earlier. So now not only am I high, but my blood sugar's low. And this always happens when this happens. I got fucking weird, and everyone's like, what's that? Has that guy done comedy before? What the fuck? And then I have like a snack, and I'm like, oh, the world's not ending. That's what happens, just in case you were wondering.
No, because I'm tripping out, but it's cool. Don't worry, I got it under control. What the fuck's happening out there? Was that lightning? No one leave the building. We're all staying here till the storm passes. Let's pile up like puppies in the middle. What? Yeah, it is. It's raining. Check out the puddles. That's how you check. You don't just look out the fucking window, dude. You gotta look at the puddles. The puddles are dancing right now. They're like, woo! See? And that's the way you do it. You got to know these tricks. They don't teach us these tricks. They don't teach us what we don't need to know in school. They'll tell us shit like, don't talk to strangers, right? But what happens if you get abducted by a stranger? What are you going to be like? I'm not talking to this guy. That's bullshit. They shouldn't teach us not how to talk to strangers. They should teach us how to break out of fucking vans. You know, other cool shit like how to get out of a rolled up carpet or out of a dungeon. I feel like I've been up here for like an hour. But it's more like we're trapped in an elevator together and I'm trying to keep your fucking, morale up. Like, I'm like, we're going to make it through this, guys. Don't worry. That's it. Yeah. If you've ever wondered what it looks like when a comic eats a dick, you just saw it. I love you guys, though. There's potential. There's potential in the room. I can't remember shit. Like, I should have stayed outside, but it was raining. That's why I didn't. Does anybody else, I don't even know anymore. This is great. Has anyone else done DMT? Does anyone have DMT? I want some fucking DMT, please. No, but here, I guess I'll tell you this, right? The one last thing. Because right now, everybody's there's some people that are smiling, but the majority are looking at me like you're not enjoying it, and I don't know if that's because you're not enjoying it or you just don't know how to use your face. Right? Because some people don't know how to use their faces, and that's why their lives suck. Right? Because their eyebrows keep on cock blocking them from good times. It's happening, right? Because I used to walk around with a slack jaw all the time. He's like, I don't know what the fuck a slack jaw was. I just knew what gravity was, and I wasn't going to fight it all day. Like, fuck that noise, right? But then when I was 14, one of my buddies went, hey, Pat, why you always walk around with a slack jaw for? And I was like, what's that? And he goes, it's when you walk around with your mouth open all the time. And then I closed my mouth and my life got better. So that's how it works. You learn how to use your face, your life gets better. Because people judge you based on your face, and it's not fair because it's not like you chose it. Right? And sometimes I feel like people look at me and they're like, why'd you get that face? I'm like, I didn't. I was born with it. And besides, true beauty's on the inside, right? It just sucks that ugly's on the front porch scaring everybody away. What the fuck? And sometimes you get to meet those people, they have beautiful faces, and then you find out they have asshole souls. And you're just like, what the fuck? How do you still got that face? Why hasn't someone keyed it yet? Where's the justice? That's why I think you shouldn't have a face until you're 18, right? And on your 18th birthday, you go for your face audition, you get the face you deserve. So if you're a good person, you wind up with a good face, and if you're a bad person, you wind up with a cock and balls on your forehead. And there's a little bell on it, so if you ever try to sneak up on anybody, they can hear you coming. Right? And if you really suck, you get a pair of saggy balls on your forehead, so every time you open your mouth, you teabag yourself. That would be justice. Anyways, people, it's been an experience. It's been a journey. And we are now at now. And I'll see you guys later, I guess. Let's hang out.
Hey, give it up for Pat Bircher. I have this chain. The fuck am I supposed to say after all those dabs, Another one. Fuck you. I'm so high right now that I for real almost forgot what I have to do as a job up here. Like, I'm like, sing a song? Yo, there's this guy walking up to the stage. He looked at me filled with rage. And now we're sitting down. Sitting down. Oh, hi. Bye-bye. Bro, do you have 3 Reese's chocolate bars in your hand? Oh, one's beef jerky? Yo, don't even try to say that's beef jerky. That's a pepperoni stick and you know it. Because you know why I say that? Because I eat beef jerky, bro. I get high and buy myself some beef jerky sticks all day, every day. Not every day, because that shit'll give you a heart attack, but you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of people leaving right now. At 11, is that why? Oh, yeah. Too dabbed out? Who's too dabbed out? The people leaving? Or me? Because clearly I'm very self-conscious right now. After you said that, I'm like, wait, it might be me. For all I know, on the inside, I feel like I'm talking normal, but on the outside, I'm like, who the fuck is dabbed out? You know what? Fuck you. Fuck life. Let's do this. Is this my water? Where the hell did this come from? Did I have this the whole time? Let's watch the tape. Rewind, you know. Okay, so we're gonna keep the show rolling right now with a very funny lady. You guys haven't seen her here in a long time, but her and her friend used to be a regular performer here as a troupe, but she's here tonight by herself. Give it up for the one, the only Miss Caitlin Loftus, everybody. Caitlin Loftus, put her hands together, let her hear it. Caitlin! Are you all right?
Your dog's been stabbed. Your dog's been stabbed.
No.
Oh my God. Go, call a veterinarian. Go, call a veterinarian. Quick, your dog's been stabbed. Oh shit. Stop, Mike. Stop. Your dog actually hasn't been stabbed because I'm not actually Caitlin Loftus. It's me, Julianne Ray. I am your acting teacher. Thank you. I was acting just then. Thank you. That's right. Fooled you. Fooled you all, because I'm an acting teacher. I'm going to teach you all. You're all here today because you want to learn how to act. Acting. A-C-T-I-N-G. Those are letters that spell acting, okay? You, what's a letter? You, there you go. Exactly. Exactly. Right? Okay? Now you're all thinking, oh, acting, that's fun. John Travolta acts. He's got weird hair, huh? Ron Howard's brother, Clint, he's an actor. He's ugly, right? And you think, oh, I want to act. I want to do sex scenes with Brad Pitt. Acting's not that easy. What is this? What is this stage? It's hard. Acting is hard. What happens when blood goes into your penis? It gets hard. Acting is hard. You, what does acting mean to you? Tell me, what does it mean to you?
I don't know, pretending to be something you're not.
What? Oh my God! Why would you say that? You motherfucker! I'm kidding, I was acting. I'm not actually mad. Thank you. Thank you. Give me your hand. Did that hurt? He said no, he's telling the truth. You weren't acting. Good job. Good job. 4 things you need to know about acting, okay? Number 1, don't talk about what you don't know. Don't talk about what you don't know. You, what's 2 + 2? 4, he got it right. Good job, you were not acting, you're telling the truth. You, why did my husband take my kids away from me 2 years ago? None of your business. None of your business. Okay? Number 2, eye contact. Eye contact. You walk into audition, you got your eyes crossed, like this. Oh, hey, I'm here to audition. They're gonna be like, get him out of here, okay? This isn't I Am Sam, okay? Not auditioning I Am Sam. Number 3, vegetarian, don't eat meat. Number 4, body language, okay? Body language. You walk into audition, you're going like this. You're going like this, yeah, fuck you. They're gonna be like, get him out of here, okay? Get him out. I don't like fingers. I don't like middle ones. Don't like them. Oh my God, did you guys see that monkey that just went across the stage? That was not a monkey, that was me. I was acting. Thank you.
Oh, hello, Governor. Let's have some tea.
Oh, what's that? No, you thought I was, no, I'm British. Doing a British accent, I can do any accent. Someone give me an accent to do, I can do any of them. Jamaican. Yeah, man, give me the beef patty, man. See? Give me another one. Iranian. Hello, yay, okay. Yeah, see, thank you. Okay, I need 2 volunteers to come up here and help me out. 2 volunteers to come up. Yep. Who's gonna come? You, please, I need you up here. Get up here. You. We got 2? Okay, wait, someone come. One of you come. Or 2? 2? Get up here. The other one. All right. Thank you. We're gonna do some exercises, okay? We're gonna do some warm-up exercises, okay? So just do what I do. Okay?
Yeah.
Whoa. Poo. Yes. Repeat after me. Choda. Licking choda. Yes. Good. All right, now we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something called a cold read. Can you tell me what a cold read is?
Hell no.
What? What are you saying to me? I'm so scared right now. That was a monologue from Blair Witch Project. Thank you. All right, no, you're not done. All right, so we're gonna do a cold read right now. So you're gonna read these scripts. You're gonna do a scene for me, okay? There you go. And speak loud so everyone can hear you, okay? And I'm gonna be watching you from over here. Okay, ready? And go, now.
But Pa, I can't kill the squirrel, he's too cute. You gotta do it, Chester. The squirrels are eating all the birds' food.
Shut up, stop it right now. No, that was terrible. It was bad, okay? Okay, we're gonna do it again. But this time, you're a teenage girl, okay? You're a teenage girl and you just got your period today, okay? Now you speak French, okay? You don't need this script. Ready, and go.
Papa, comment ça va?
Okay, that was, okay, stop right now. Okay, now, you're 2 foxes, okay? You're foxes. Be foxes, you're foxes. Yeah, you're a fox. Oh, and you smell the other fox. Go and smell the other fox. Ooh, he smells good. Go smell him, he smells good. Oh, he smells good. Oh, yeah. And now you look over, ooh, and you see, ooh, this woman's over here. Oh, you come up to her, and then you grab her. You pick her up. And you come behind her, and then you bang her. Get up here. Like, yeah, go right there. Congratulations, you are now both actors. Thank you very much. Well, I wish you fucked me. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. I've been Julianne Ray. Thank you.
Give it up one more time. Caitlin Loftus, everybody let her hear it. Holy fuck. Everybody is tired right now. Like even the audience. Like everyone's like, yo, we need a 2-minute break. Chill, let's go get some waters and shit. We need a Gatorade. Anybody got a freezy? Everyone's taking a sip of their drink and shit. This guy's exhausted. These people are leaving. They're like, yo, we gotta go home, bro. We need to just go take a nap now. Give it up for her one more time. Caitlin Loftus, everybody. Let her, yeah, fantastic performer. I was so high when she ran up. I was like, what the fuck is happening? And she's like, Mike, your dog. I'm like, dog? You know when you're so high that you forget that shit is happening? I'm like, what the hell's Caitlin talking about? And then I remember she's like, yo, I might even mention a dog. And I'm like, dog? And it took like 3 extra seconds to click in. I was like, oh, yeah. It's too late. I fucked up. Right? So what we're going to do here, I'm a little bit late on it. Let me see what time it is. So you ever been to the show? We start doing the shotgun thing when it gets to around this time. So we have 2 more comedians, and then we're going to do a shotgun tonight. And the shotgun is where we save a bunch of like really good, young comics or people coming up, and we put them all in a little 20-minute slot or half an hour slot, and they all come up and do 5-7 minutes and smash. They do their, they do their comedy, they have a good time, and it's good for you guys too, because everyone gets a little break, everybody has a good time. I can get high in the audience, have a little snack. It's good, and it's fun, and it's better than me coming up, and it's just because all they're going to do is 5-7, so I'm not going to keep coming up for them, You guys ready to? So we got 2 more guys, and then that. You guys ready to do this or what? You guys feeling okay? You guys are a great audience tonight. You guys were so high when we started, but now you guys have all woken up as the show goes on. This guy's giving a gunshot from Scarborough. Toronto makes some fucking noise. Man. Do you know what's funny? There's certain parts of the East End that I've been in my life, like around Don Mills and shit, and Flemington. Where, okay, so like if there's like a bunch of apartments all together, and if you actually at nighttime go like, brah, brah, like, and you wait, somebody else to go like, brah, brah, brah. Shit is funny, man. It's like wolves calling each other. Brr, 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 brr. Yeah, the dogs are out. And then in the distance you hear some lady, yeah, shut the fuck up, me call the police. And nobody will say shit, then you'll hear one guy, yo, shut up, bro, 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 bro. It's funny. It's actually funny as fuck. I didn't know it was like that because I grew up on Lansdowne. We grew up in little weird houses, and my friends brought me to apartments in like neighborhoods. Shit was funny. Yeah, it is fucking real. It's the best. Oh, quick story before I bring up this next comedian. When I was in Harlem, they're so ghetto. I seen like we were smoking weed on the top of an apartment, and I seen a white like thing fall from the thing, and I was like, what the fuck is that white bag that just fell from the apartment? And my boy went, yo, man. People throw their fucking babies' diapers out. Too lazy to go throw it all the way in the basement. I'm like, why? They're like, it's old apartments. They don't got fucking chutes, garbage chutes. So they just throw the diaper. And I said, what? And he said, yeah, it's a regular thing, man. Janitor gonna walk around every hour, pick up a diaper. I said, for real? He go, yeah, it's like a regular thing, Like, when you throw a cigarette on the street, you don't feel that guilt because like a street sweeper eventually is going to pick it up. That's how it is for them. He's like, yeah, well, they just know. Pick up a diaper. Thanks, Joe. You give him $5. That's genius and really fucked up all at the same time, So we're going to keep this show rolling with that. I like you guys tonight, too. We're going to have a crazy giveaway soon. It's probably going to have to do with some online stuff, too. We're going to have a part that has to be online, and then we're going to have a part that's, like, live. So, without further ado, this guy just got back from fucking Lebanon. He's a fantastic chef and a very funny comedian, one of the best one-liner dude working in the city right now. I really enjoy him, and you're going to love him, too. Give it up for the one, the only Karam, everybody. Give it up for Karam. Let him hear it right now. Everybody put your hands together.
That's what we want. Don't run. I can see it, what? You don't want to see the Cohiba blunt, how we roll it up. We came to blow it up.
Look at that tank, eh? Fucking I almost got arrested for being a tank. Fucking terrorism and shit, get it? Last time I was here, I did a set on the way back. I was heading to Islington Station, and there were no buses. And I saw a cab, and it was my first time, like, coming here and going back. So I'm running, and there's a fence, right? And I'm about to jump a fence, and a fucking undercover pulls up. And I'm like, okay, I thought it was a guy trying to give me a ride, or like asking for directions. And this guy was giving me shit for jumping a fence. For like 20 minutes, he's like, so what's your birthday? I'm like, June 23rd. It's like, June 23rd, eh? I'm like, are you trying to arrest me or have sex with me right now? And like last time I checked, this was like Canada, not Mexico. What do you mean I can't jump a fence? I'm trying to fucking go home. Well, anyways, my name is Karam Spade, and I'm from the Middle East. And the only bomb I have is that bomb-ass Kush. Guys, any artists or singers in the house? You do not want to deal with me because I sound like shit. One time I was taking a shower and singing, and water just turned to ice cubes. Alicia lost her keys when she heard me sing. Despite being Arab, I got invited to Guantanamo Bay to torture the terrorists. I sang, I want to break free. So after I sang and all, these guys wanted to sit with me, because like, oh, this guy's Arab, let's try getting something into his head. But I learned something. If you let terrorists get to your head, they'll blow your mind. So I'm a big dreamer and I'm extra motivated. I had this dream about being a pilot, and then fucking Osama bin Laden hijacked my dreams. Arab and plane don't rhyme. You guys know what rhymes with plane? Anyone? Guys, you know what rhymes with plane? Saddam Hussein. God bless his soul. I had this other dream about surfing in Hawaii. Woke up to realize it was a wet dream. I had this other dream. I was drowning in Hawaii, and it was another wet dream. This other day, I called my dealer for Kush, and had him on loudspeaker. And this guy's like, yo, I got the bomb. And then my dad walked in, and he's like, we have enough bombs in the basement, right? So, guys, I love women. I fucking love women. I used to date this Caucasian woman who loved weed and had a dead husband. She was a white widow. I used to date this other woman who was an ex-porn star. When I asked her why she stopped, she said her job had a lot of ups and downs. I used to date this girl. She scared the living shit out of me. She did her own type of witchcraft. It was called bitchcraft. One time we went out to eat and she ordered the steak without the peas. And I said, I'll have the steak and I'll have her peas. So, like most women, she loved chocolate, but she hated giving me head. So I thought of something. I smothered my penis with Nutella and told her to suck a dick. And then she told me she had a nut allergy. Guys, is it me or does Akon sound like he's always crying? Akon and Young Jesus. Always sounds like he's crying. And hey, have you guys heard about the award that French Montana got? He got an award for having the least worries. Rumors has it that he ain't worry about nothing. He ain't worry about nothing. Okay, my last joke, guys. Ain't worry about nothing. My last joke. So, when I was in Lebanon, I went to this walk-in clinic because I had traveler's diarrhea. So I get into this guy's office and they're playing dubstep. This guy had the stethoscope on my heart for like 10 minutes. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck you doing? And this guy's like, I'm waiting for the beat to drop. Thank you, guys. My name is Karam Spade. Give it up for Mike Rita.
For Karam one more time, everybody. Let him hear. Are you guys gonna go? Stein, you want to come up to 2 empty couches, or you want me to talk while they fill up the couch? Talk? Nah. Eddie, are we gonna do one more dab? Okay, let's do this. Good night, guys. Hey, somebody left their hat. Oh, they've been sitting on their littlest army hat, yo. Here, we got to give it away now. Oh, it's a Build-A-Bong. Yo, it fucked me up. I was like, what kind of stubby-ass fucking bong is that, man? Imagine that's what you were hitting? Ah, that's fucked. That's what girls feel like when they like have the littlest wiener in their mouth, That's gotta suck. That's gotta suck for girls when they like bring a guy home and the guy has the littlest penis. Right, Alan? You're too smart. I thought I was gonna sneak that on you. We're gonna be like, yeah, I know. You're too good for me, Alan. You caught me, bro. Alan has a fucking huge dog that he must use to pick up chicks. Because his dog is fucking insanely big. Like, you ever see a dog that's so big that no matter what, like, you would be like, fuck, whatever this guy, if he wants something from me, I have to give it to him or his dog is going to eat me right now. He has one of those dogs. Fuck, this is, during the show, this will be my 10th dab right now. We did 3 on stage. I did 2 when I got here, and I've done about like, well, I don't know, even maybe 4 in the back. So this might even be more. This, what is that, like 9, 10, or something like that? I think 9. We're close. You ready? I'm not gonna hold it. You hold it. Go for it. That's too big, bro.
Nah, you just have little lungs.
God damn it, look at that thing. I could inhale it one more time. Give it up for this guy getting me high, man. Let him hear it one more time. We got new windows too, eh, Vapor Lounge? I can see people outside right now, perfectly. Can they still hear me outside? Yeah? Hey, you with the umbrella. Hey, you with the black umbrella. Hey, I see you. No waving. The cops are going to know we're talking to each other.
Hey, boss, they have communication now to the outside. I think they know that we're watching them.
Imagine there was a littlest narc. He didn't know that he was going to get high. They just sent some guy named Anthony, who's like a new undercover. Anthony, we're going to send you in the Vapor Lounge. You ready? Sure am, boss. We're going to catch all these fucking potheads. And then he comes in here, doesn't even smoke real weed. He smokes like synthetic, non-THC filled weed and just watches us. Doesn't know that he's going to get high naturally from the secondhand, like, fucking exposure. Just 20 minutes in, he's like, this place is fucking sick. Everyone's so nice and they keep smiling at me. Everyone is really nice in here. I bumped into a guy today and he said sorry before we even bumped into each other. He's seen it coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even see it yet. I was talking, I was like, yeah. And he's like, sorry. I'm like, sorry. Oh, son of a bitch. What the fuck? It was like he was from the future. You know what I'm saying? It tripped me out. You know when you're high and you trip out? Because it was like, okay, let's all do it together. You ready before I bring him in? I'm walking. What? Sorry. What? Oh, what the fuck? That guy said sorry before he even hit me. Why didn't he just avoid me then? Yo, that's a good cough there, bro. That was a real, like, weed cough, you know? You know why, too? Because you held in your chest. You did it like... Stay in there, homie. Don't expand too much. Okay. You guys are nice tonight. You guys are high and not quiet. You guys are just waiting to laugh. I'm just high and I can't get no pops out of you. I can't get no corn pops out of you. What the fuck, bro? That sounded like a dinosaur in the distance.
We have to get out of here.
Your next comedian, guys? Him and I drove to Ottawa, and then, we just drove straight to Montreal, actually. And we got high as fuck. And his mom made us fucking bagels. And it was the only thing I ate for 24 hours, but it was fucking sick. So I want you guys to know that this guy's mom made me bagels. And now he's here for you guys. Straight up, bro. Brampton, Sammy Scarborough, you hear me? I just, chill. I'm pure high. I actually did that by mistake. As soon as I said Brampton, I'm like, fuck, someone's gonna go say, oh. And as soon as I said it, someone was like, ah. That's like saying, like, hey, yo, where you from, bro? Barry? You know where Barry is? On the way to the cottage. Ba-dum-bum. Oh! Thank you, okay. So, your next comedian, very funny dude. I want you guys to give him lots of love. He used to, he used to be a very funny kid, and he's a very funny adult as well. I want you guys to give him lots of love. Mr. Tyler Brody Stein! Everybody let him hear it!
Rock crowds make money, chill with the honeys, sign autographs, and whatever the people want from me. Shit's funny how impossible dreams manifest in the game that be coming with it.
Mike Rita, everybody. Give it up for him, eh? Holy shit. What did he say? This kid used to be funny? That's what he said. No, used to be a funny. What's the difference? Like, I'm not funny anymore? What is that? You didn't even know me. Met this guy like a year ago. Met my mom. He smoked weed with my mother. That's love, bro. You know? You know a guy's a true friend when he smokes a dope with your mom and she makes him bagels. You know what I mean? That's friendship. Man, it's good to be here. Good to be here, man. Holy shit. I spend most of my time getting fat and high. That's most of my days. That's just what I do. Man, look what's going on in my gut. Have a good night, guys. Have a good one. I don't even know what I just said, but I mean well. I'm busy petting my. Look at this. You guys check me out, man. Check it out on the TV. I'll give you a side view. That's fucking serious. I'm only 20 years old. Yeah, I know. I own a mirror. It's fucked up. You ever catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror? You can't jerk off for a week? That's my life. I'm only 20 years old. I look like I used to have a drinking problem. You know what I mean? I look like I had a family and then lost it. Like, that's how long I look like I've been on the planet for. It's insane. Like, look at this gut. This gut says, like, hey, I own fucking oil somewhere. I don't own any fucking oil. I work at No Frills. No oil there. Well, canola. It's on sale this week. Dollar sale. Man, No Frills is fucked. It's not an important job, you know. I don't have an important job. You know, it's not. I don't feel important going there. You know, I don't have to put on a suit or a tie or shave or anything. I just wake up, put on this stupid polo with a banana on it, and show up. It sucks. You know, I know I'm never going to find love at No Frills. You know what I mean? Yeah, you did. You found me, baby. Stacking your bananas. I do it for the team. Man, I do produce. You don't think I know my herbs? Come on. Produce. Man, No Frills is fucked. You know? You guys ever seen No Frills at 6 in the morning? Yeah? It's just like your regular No Frills, except it's just me and a Bosnian man named Dimitri yelling at me. You don't fucking clean the carpets, you stupid! You fucking comedian, you stupid fuck. Go back to fucking Quebec, your fucking country. This guy's nuts, man. No Frills is crazy, man. I know I'm never gonna like pick up a girl there though, you know? Like I know the girl of my dreams is never gonna walk through the door, see me sweating all over the cantaloupes, you know? She darts towards me and she's like, hey honey, why don't you put those melons down, grab a hold of mine, and then we do it on the potato skid. That's a fantasy, you know? And pour some sugar on me, comes on in the stereo system. It's never gonna happen. You can watch that on YouPorn later. It's not me. I don't know. Fuck, man. I went to McDonald's 11 times last week. Yeah. Nobody paid me to do that. I did that because I love it. You know? They say love it, I do it. It's after like the first 5 days you're just hooked, you know? You can't stop. Your body needs the garbage. You know what I mean? Because if you eat something good, then your body's going to feel fucked up again because you're in that shit rut. You know what I mean? Like after 5 days of eating McDonald's, I had a salad, puked everywhere, you know? Went on the treadmill, like broke out in hives. I was like, what the fuck? I needed a fucking junior chicken so fast. I was like shaking. It was insane, man. I don't know. I don't think I was this unhealthy until I got a car. You know what I mean? Because when you get a car, you just don't give a fuck anymore, man. Your health takes a shit fall downwards. You stop walking places. You got this motor. You don't care. It's like a $5,000 power scooter. You're going through fucking drive-thrus all the time. It's crazy. I went through Tim Hortons drive-thru like 6 times yesterday for like one donut Timbit at a time just because I fucking can now. You know what I mean? I have a 7-Eleven. You know how much I eat 7-Eleven? It's disgusting. I have one down the street from my house, and I haven't walked there once. You know what I mean? It's brutal. It's not good. That's pure calorie intake with no output. You know what I mean? And just layering on this fucking whatever the hell I got going on. 2 decades worth of fucking clay shit. It's bad, man. I went to take a shit the other day, and I pooped out a fully intact Slurpee. That's how much I eat 7-Eleven. My body produced one. And a taquito, 2 for 1. Not bad. Hey, I'm a Jew. I like a deal. Can't say no. Holy fuck, man. You guys are fun, man. This is nice. So quiet. Listen to this. Bless you. Man, it's good. This is fun, man. I'm from Montreal, man. You guys ever been to Montreal? Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah, bud. Fucking party town. Party town. Montreal's awesome, man. I love it. Because it's the only place that you could go, and you could go and get a poutine, a cold beer, a pack of smokes, a lap dance, and any drug of your choice at 5 a.m. on a Tuesday in the middle of a blizzard. Yeah. And you could pay with debit. It's fantastic. Man, Quebec's a fucked up place. I grew up there, man. 18 years in Montreal. That's like 40 in Toronto. Your liver takes a shit beating, buddy. Especially when you have like a mustache. Man, I was a gross kid. I was just a gross. I don't think I'm nice. Like, I'm not good looking now, I don't think. But I was like, just picture me and just like compress me a foot. That's what I look like. I look like Krusty the Clown, and that guy from Big Bang Theory had a butt baby. Literally. It was gross. Greasy. Smelt bad. Oof. Sweat a lot. You know, you sweat what you eat, and I just, so it smells bad. What are you going to do? You know? If you could take my BO and brand it into a cologne, you'd call it Shit. By Tyler Stein. It's available, guys. You could buy my cologne at Target. Yeah. You won't find it in any of the aisles, though. I'll just be at the back of the parking lot in a gold Kia Soul with a license plate that says Puss for Love. Because that's how we do it. All right, guys. That's it. I'm going to go puke or something. Thank you.
Stein, everybody, let him hear it right now. You were so funny. That's one of the best sets I've ever seen in life. Because you were yourself, bro. Comedy is about being yourself. I want you guys to know that I'm not that different as a person of who I am on stage and who I am off stage. The only difference is when I'm off stage, I'm very high. So usually when you talk to me, people are like, "Hi, Mike." I'm like, "What's up, bro? You okay?" I'm scared most of the time, actually. We're going to do the shotgun right now. Fuck, this is a sick list of comedians right now. You guys are going to be pumped. Never in the world do you ever get like good lists of comedians like this. Late night, right now. And I want you guys to know that we're going to have a crazy giveaway. We should fucking do a giveaway right now. What do I got in my pockets? Whoa, a Werther's, yo. Look at that shit. Don't even lie like you don't want a Werther's right now. Fucking 2 Werther's, and they're different. And I want you to know, Kayla, did you give me 2 different Werther's? Did you? Like one of them's like the long caramel kind? For real? Wow, sick. I don't even want to give them away. Werther's are so good. Nah. Hold out? Don't hold out, give it away. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, if you know, if the Red Hot Chili Peppers taught us anything, it's to give it away now. This guy's telling his boy, like, yo, let's get out of here, bro. I just robbed a Nissan. Bro, that guy, you and your boy are fucking Breaking Bad. This guy's a crazy suitcase. Your boy looks like I swear to God, he was like, I got the Nissan. That's fucked. Name one of the places a comedian was from tonight. He said Montreal. Here, you want? Which one you want? This one? Oh, your boy's got it, but pass it on. Sorry. Name another place. LA. Right there. You ready? No way you'll catch it. Right in the. Oh. Boom. See? See? You're okay. We're all okay. Okay. So we're going to do the shotgun. And the shotgun tonight features a bunch of great comics who are very young. Some of them are performing on the show for the first time. Sit down, give them lots of love, okay? Because these guys are going to come up and just fire all their fucking jokes at you guys. We have a very different style tonight, too. What I did tonight was put, like, a bunch of energetic guys and then one guy who's real chill, energetic and chill, so we don't have, like, a weird balance. So it's a nice mix. Your first comedian right now, this fucking dude has been growing in the city and has, like, a little cult comedy following in the sense that comedians like to come watch this guy because you never know what the fuck he's gonna say. He's originally a battle rapper and now turned comedian, and I think he's a better comedian than battle rapper only because I love comedy so fucking much. Give it up for the one, the only, Mr. James Hammond. Everybody, let him hear it. James Hammond, make some noise.
And I ain't changed since back in the day. Get your shit split quick if you get in my face. You wanna run with the dog, better stay in your place.
Mike, Rita, folks, keep it going for your host, everyone. I know everyone's like, this guy was a battle rapper? What the fuck? With a stupid hat like that? Anyway, guys, how are you guys doing? Good? Yeah, that's about what I expected. Anyway, I'm James. I was watching, I moved into a new place the other day, right? Got a new roommate. And I swear to God, I thought I heard him having like the most like angry gay sex last week. Turned out he was just listening to like the World Cup on radio. It's fucked up. He was just like, oh! I'm like, damn, he's definitely not the top. He's the bottom. If it was gay sex, right? You know? All right. Those girls liked it. That's all I need. A couple people to laugh. Now, guys, you ever get compared to celebrities? Like this guy here looks like a young Ethan Hawke right in the front. Dreamboat right here, young Ethan Hawke. This guy looks like every drug cartel like dealer ever, like the guy of the head of the cartel right here. People say I look like Ben Affleck. I was on a date with this girl. She's like, James, you look a lot like Ben Affleck if he couldn't afford expensive things. It's fucking horrible. I know, it's weird. I don't even think I look like him, but I have noticed my sex life is directly affected by how well his movies are doing in the box office, right? Like when he's doing good, I'm doing great. Like I look at my life. When I was in grade 7, I dated 6 chicks. Fucking the movie Good Will Hunting. That won an Academy Award. It was fucking great. Then he came out with Reindeer Games. You know how hard it was for me to get laid in high school because of Reindeer Games? It was horrible. And then like 2 years ago, I fucked 6 girls in 1 month. Make some noise. Thank you very much. I know, that's amazing. I know, that's great. And I was like, finally, chicks are realizing like I'm such an awesome dude. It's like, nope, the movie Argo on Blu-ray just came out. That's all it was. Fucking Christ. You guys know Christie Pitts Park? You guys ever heard of it? Yeah, I love that place. I was there the other day, and I saw this chick and just rollerblading by, and she had the nicest, most delicious-looking ice cream cone I'd ever seen in my life. Seriously, I followed it the whole way with my eyes. I was like, oh my God, chocolate and vanilla swirl, that's amazing. And then I realized she was like smoking hot and wearing a bikini. And I was like, fuck, I'm gradually turning from a horny dude into a fat old guy. Like I used to look at girls and be like, nice ass. Now it's like, nice aspartame-free gum. That's good. Like, I used to look at chicks and be like, wow, I wonder if she's single. Now it's like, is that a single or double cheeseburger? What is that? I don't fucking know, man. This sucks. I'm not even like afraid of dying, but I am deathly afraid of getting old. I'm like, I don't want to get old. I was at a fish and chip shop the other day, which I think is a good sign you're getting old. And you're like, I'll go for the fish and chips. It's like, fuck McDonald's, you know, I'll eat healthy today. And I saw this old lady and her husband in this fish and chip shop, and she squeezed his ketchup bottle and got out of breath. This picture, that's fucked up. Getting out of breath from squeezing a ketchup bottle, that's insane. Her husband was across from her, and he started laughing at the fact she was getting out of breath, and then he got out of breath from laughing. It was fucked up. He was just like, oh, fuck. It's fucking messed up. It was funny. I worked down at the harbor front. You guys know the harbor?
the old harbor down here in Toronto. It's on water, and I was walking. I was pretty hungover, walking down this dock, and I overhear his conversation. This guy's just like, "All right, now grab the butt firmly. All right, now okay, grab the shaft. Okay, now stroke it like this." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I look over, and it's just this guy teaching a bunch of kids how to use a canoe paddle. I was like, "What the fuck?" That's like, I really thought it sounded like the directions to a really sturdy hand job. It was fucked up. Anyway, I thought it was funny. Anyone here like sex? Anyone at all? All right, good. I got a response. Everyone's like, I got to say something about sex. Fucking love that shit. I love sex, but all the girls that have sex with me are like kind of like you girls, white, from North America. Like, it's not like by choice. Like, I don't have my pick of the litter or the crop, whatever people call it these days. But all the girls I fuck are from North America, and they always say the same shit. I'm sure people, will agree with me on this. They always say the same shit. It's always like, "Oh God, oh Jesus." Oh, it's like, why are you thinking of a religious deity when like we're having, this is fucked up. Like, you should be thinking of my dick, right? And then I started thinking, does that change like depending on what country you're having sex in? Like if you're in like, say India, you're hooking up with a girl there. It's like, "Oh Vishnu, fuck me hard." You hook up with a girl in the Middle East. It's like, "Oh Muhammad, oh fuck me Muhammad." You hook up with like some girl who's an atheist. She's just like, "Oh Darwin, oh fuck me Darwin." You fuck some Scientologist, it's just like, "Oh, Travolta, oh, put it in my ass, Travolta." You fuck a girl from the East Coast, she's like, "Alexander Keith, oh, fuck." You fuck some chick from the Deep South from the States, she's like, "KFC, oh my God." You fuck a Chinese girl, she's like, "Dragons, oh, dragons." You fuck a dragon, they're like, "Chinese people, oh my God." I never fucked a dragon, folks. I never actually did. All right, last joke here. You guys remember 9/11, that little thing? All right, here we go. 2 World Trade Centers walk into a bar. That's right. That deserves an applause break, folks. I'm talking about 9/11. Come on now. Now, the bartender says, "You guys can't come in here. We don't serve your kind." Racist. I know. The North Tower looks at the South Tower. Like, why the fuck can't we come into this establishment? Bartender's like, "Well, first of all, there's no smoking allowed." Thank you. Too soon. It was 10 years ago, bud. Fuck, man. I've been making Ukraine plane jokes all last week. That's fucked up. I'm just joking. Second reason why you're not allowed in the bar, Mr. World Trade Centers. Last time he came in, he just got smashed and fell over. So, kaboom! World Trade Center jokes. All right, honestly, though, RIP to all the people who died in that attack. It's horrible to make jokes about the loss of life, but fuck Ukraine. No, I'm just joking. All right, guys, let's bring your next comedian up to the stage. Oh, yeah, I guess I got to read his name. Wait, should I end on like a higher note, or just no? Let's keep it going. Anyway. The audience is really warm for the next comic. Lee Fernandez, everybody. Put your hands together for the wonderful Lee Fernandez.
In the same rhymes, we put you all to shame. You never went through the same grind. Put you in the bind from the minute you came by. So stay in your lane to get wet by the rain. Wanna step up, get your ass touched. Wanna rep, son, get your ass bucked. Try to test us, don't get smashed up.
Hello. Yeah. Anybody else here miss the World Cup? Like, I kind of miss it. Like I just don't like that I have to wait another 4 years for it. I just like that. I like what happened to Brazil. I really think they deserved it. It was just no, but it was just like they asked the Germans like, why were they so brutal? Why were they so cruel with the Brazilians? And they were like, once we was just following orders. Yeah, it was just, whatever, they won. Let the Germans win. At least they didn't win World War II. At least. All right, no, too soon, maybe? How long ago was that? Fuck. I'm dating this girl, and she started showing me her exes through Facebook. And I was feeling really good at first because she's kind of hot. And then I started looking at her exes. And I'm not very, vain or, but... They're pretty ugly. They're pretty hideous. And she was just looking. She's like, "What do you think?" I'm like, "They're fucking mutants. These must be the X-Men." Speaking of the X-Men, did you hear about the director, Bryan Singer? He's being accused of butt fucking a little boy of 15 years old. Is that too young? 15 years old? Well, regardless, the director of X-Men is accused of having sex with, he's accused of pedophilia. So he might not be attached to the next project. So they asked him, what is he going to do? And he's like, I'm going to take some time off and I'm going to, do a project that's near and dear to my heart. I'm going to go on and produce and write and star in X-Boys. So. All right, some people really like X-Men. Fuck. What was I going to say? There's some, anybody here from Brampton? I'm not from that shithole either, but I just want to know if anybody is from B-Town. Because there's this guy there, he dresses up like Batman. They call him the Brampton Batman. And he fights crime, kind of, like maybe he defends bylaws or something. But he kind of creeps around between like a certain hour of the night till 3 a.m. just fighting crime. And it's great because he's a black guy. And he's a black guy who dresses up like Batman, so he's like Bruce Wayans. He's the Darker Knight. He's the Cape Town Crusader. Oh, fuck. Anybody ever feel like killing themselves? Besides right now? Well, there's this kid in Brazil who jerked off to death. He, if you guys Google search Brazilian kid masturbating death, you'll find it. The count was 42 loads. So it was like he jerked off 42 times and then he died. Something happened to his body. And you got to imagine, like, walking in like CSI, it probably wouldn't have been that difficult to figure out what he died from. It must have been DNA evidence everywhere. I could picture that guy, David Caruso. He comes in with his sunglasses and he's like, I guess he was coming and going. Yeah! All right, one last joke. And then the night will get better. Brown people, right? Brown men especially. They beat women, right? Like brown men, they beat them up. So I was just thinking, like, wow, they really do. Like Chris Brown, James Brown, Bobby Brown. They'll beat the shit out of their women. The last name should actually be Black. All right, thank you. Robbie Stevenson.
I'm Robbie Stevenson. I'm 27 years old. That's a quarter of a century. More than that. I haven't just been sitting around, though. I've been collecting wisdom. I'm going to share some of that with you guys today. Like, it's better to have a hot girl like you for weed than not at all. That's all I got so far. We'll see what I come up with in another 27 years. But there's something important I've got to tell you guys. I have schizophrenia, and the thing about schizophrenia is it makes me think that people are after me, trying to kill me, but I'm also suicidal, so I don't really care. Take that, CIA! Now, statistics say, because I'm first-time psychosis with schizophrenia, that there's a 50% chance within the next 4 years I'm going to kill myself. But I think there's going to be a 50% chance I do a lot of things with schizophrenia in the next 4 years. I could bathe in cottage cheese. I could climb a tree naked and be with my true family, the raccoons. That's right, sir. 4 months from now, you're going to have to shoo me away from your garbage. I could jump in front of a truck. Again. Last time it just kind of gave me a scar like Harry Potter. I look more like a Harry Potter that grew up in a trailer park. More like a Larry Potter. You don't meet too many cool Larrys unless you're into Trans Ams. But instead of a broomstick for me to fly around on, I've got a spray-painted 10-speed bike. And instead of a wizard's cloak for me to wear, I've got bike spandex shorts from the 80s and a jean jacket. Did I mention I was hit by a truck? Oh yeah, but I'm on all these meds and I have ridiculous side effects. Like I've gained 70 pounds. It's to the point where I gotta pull the fat back at the base of my cock just to make it look bigger. Not that I need to. I mean, the other side effects makes my boners have the consistency of licorice. Yes, it tastes like that too. And I am quite limber. But it's to the point where I'm starting to look like a melting ice cream cone. I got this waffle wafer pancake ass and this peanut that's just melting off to the side. It could be worse though. I could be a double scoop. That would suck. I'd have to go to the gym and work out. That would be a rocky road. Ice cream puns. But seriously though, I need to lose weight because I can't have long hair and tits. I mean, I look like a lesbian arm wrestler. It could be worse. No. I hope there's no lesbian arm wrestlers in the crowd because I really don't want to lose. But I got really drunk with my friends and I passed out first, so they drew a squirrel face on me. But with my schizophrenia, when I saw it in the morning, I actually thought I was a squirrel. I don't know how they do it. It took me all day to collect 2 pounds of nuts. I'd make a terrible squirrel because it can only fit 2 in my mouth. Oh, terrible. But, excuse me, ma'am. Maybe after the show we could go eat some raw onions and garlic and go make out? No? Do you want to just make out then? Do you want to just eat the onions and garlic? Oh, baby steps. Yes. Okay. But, yeah. If this next one's for the ladies. If dicks were like fingerprints, and in the future guys had to scan their dicks for ID, life wouldn't change too much. It would still just be guys sticking their dicks into things trying to prove who they are. Thank you very much. I'm Robbie Stevenson. And now, John Morley.
Hey guys, thanks for sticking around and watching the show. If I could, I would be a small businessman. You know what I mean? Just look at the size of me. I'm supposed to say small business owner, so that's not a good opening. You know what I mean? Just imagine my tiny little office furniture. You know, my tiny little dreams. Guys, I'm in there 8 hours a day. I haven't really made a sale yet. Yeah. Probably wondering, like, what is it that I sell? You know, well, my service is pretty unique. What I do is I go in and I hop on my ham radio in my office, and I keep truckers company. Yeah? You know what I mean? I get to work on my jokes and practice my small talk, and they get to masturbate to the sound of my voice. You know what I mean? I sound like a girl on the phone. So on a radio, well, I don't know. Let's just say truckers aren't really in the business of asking questions. You know what I mean? If I can prevent the birth of one road baby on a trucker's life, span, I'm doing a good work. You know what I mean? How would I know they laughed at my jokes? Like, yeah, John, that was really hilarious. Over. How do you masturbate, drive a truck, and talk on the radio at the same time? You can't, so I never know when they finish. Yeah, that's a little gross. You guys you don't like gross material? It's not your thing. One person that can only whistle. Okay. Sometimes meeting women kind of gets uncomfortable for me, you know? Whenever I tell a girl, like, look, I'm a full-time amateur comedian, it actually feels like I'm saying, I am an old Chinese man that wanders around parks collecting empties all day. Except I only go out at night. So, you know, we're both, yeah? We're both self-employed. We're both basically ninjas. You know what I mean? The only difference is at the end of the day, the old Chinese man has some money in his pockets. And all I got is funny. Yeah, I used to keep my dreams in there. But I sold them for all of my jokes. I bought these. Yeah. Actually, I'm sorry, guys. I sold them for weed. But it was worth it. So I read this study, and this will be my last joke because I don't really have very much else for you guys. I read online that excessive amounts of pornography can actually reduce the levels of gray matter in certain areas of the male brain. So, you know, it's like modern man is standing on the precipice of an era where he has to make the choice, you know, between the ability to read and bukkake. You know what I mean? This is my generation. I'm a modern man. I'll admit, I miss reading. You know? But there's no use crying over spilt milk. Unless you're out of bukkake, then shed a tear. That's like $500 down the drain. Guys, just cut it short and bring up your next comedian. This guy lives just down the street from me. Please give it up for Chris Roberts.
John Mortley, everyone. Give it up for him one more time. He does live right down the street from me, and I keep telling him to come over and just hang out with me, and he won't. Like, that's the one problem I have, just people coming, like, not coming over to my house and hanging out. It sucks, guys. You know how I feel? That sucks. That's why you have to come here, just like me. Okay, you're done talking. Are you confused? Are you all right? Just tired? I'm kind of tired, too. Glad I'm up here, though. I'll leave you alone now and just tell a joke. Is that all right? You're still tired. I will. I was just having fun talking to you. All right, well, I was over at my dad's the other day, and he was just like, Chris, you're like closer to 40 than you are 25. Maybe you should like stop looking like a high school kid. So I like decided to grow a full beard because I can't afford clothes, you know? Because what high school kid has like a full beard with a little bit of gray in it? You putting your like face in like that girl's shoulder just knows like that's a bad joke. No, it's a pretty good joke. I like my joke. You know what? The only like way like I'd ever sort of like be a cop is if I could go back to high school, you know? Like as an undercover like guy who just like goes in to like bust some kid with Oxycontin. Cause it'd be amazing, you know? You could just like go and like you could sign up for art class. You could sign up for like video editing, basic math, and it'd be awesome. You could just chill out. You could like meet like the new like kids who just like discovered Pink Floyd. It'd be amazing. Just hang out with them. It'd be just like Point Break. You guys know Point Break with Keanu Reeves, Patrick Swayze? Yeah? All right. It'd be just like that, guys. Except I'd just like actually like go drunken to boozing or tobogganing. I'm so high right now. I've been sitting back there for like a couple hours and I can't even say to boozing. Did you ever to booze? Was it? No, I said drunken to boozing, but like that's drunken tobogganing. Anyways. What's that? Taboozing? I know, but I said drunken taboozing, which is like taboozing is sort of like figuring out that it's like it's already drunken tobogganing, right? See how high I am right now, just trying to like justify this taboozing? But like, you know what I mean? Like drunken taboozing just like is saying like the same thing twice. Maybe. That might be true. He says like maybe I'd just be drunker than I usually would be taboozing. Does that work? A little bit? I like this joke jam. I like what we're doing right now. Oh man. I'll tell this joke and then I'll go. Just because I kind of gave up on the taboozing. I'm sorry. It's all right. No, I'm having fun with you. It's good. Guys, okay, one more joke. I was on Tinder just liking thousands of girls, right? And like just like liking thousands of them, and finally I got a match. And this girl sends me back a question like right away. She was just like, jam or jelly? And I like this, right? Because I'm a comic, so it gives me an opportunity to be creative with my answer, maybe be a little bit witty. So I send her back jam because jelly reminds me of marmalade. Gross. LOL send. And I'm feeling pretty proud of myself, right? And I wait a couple minutes and she sends back, she's just like, that's a valid point. However, the answer I was looking for was jam because I can't jelly my cock down your throat. Zing. How do I win that, you know? Like I can't. There's no way I can actually like win that like argument. The only way I could win is if I just hunt her down, just throw her off a bridge into a river of piranhas, and just as she gets eaten alive, just yell, jam or jelly? I'm really proud of that joke, guys. And I've had a good time tonight. Your next guest, I believe I know who he is, but I'm going to check just to make sure. Yep. He's a very funny man. We're supposed to hang out, too, and go to Red Lobster together sometime soon. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Martinello!
Give it up for Chris, everybody. Oh, man. Everyone's sitting around so peaceful, you know? I think there's no reason for, like, weed to be illegal but alcohol to be legal, because alcohol's way more dangerous. Like, how many people in this room are safely using blowtorches? If this was a bar with blowtorches, 3 people would be on fire. It's crazy, you know? I like drinking, but the hangovers are getting worse as I get older. I think the worst part about a hangover, though, is the reward. You feel like you deserve rewards when you're hungover, right? Like, when I'm hungover, I'm just like there and I'm like, you know what? I deserve to eat pizza in bed all day. You know how much I drank last night? That was an accomplishment. I think, though, like every time you're hungover, you should do the opposite and try to like better yourself. If I did Rosetta Stone every time I was hungover, I'd speak fluent Italian right now. And then I could go back to Italy and find my long-lost relatives and have a conversation. That's an accomplishment, guys. I'm from Halifax. Anyone here from the East Coast? No. It's just like when Marito said El Salvador. Yeah, but there's a famous guy from my hometown. You might know him. Do you guys know the IMAX voice guy? Yeah, you know when you go see an IMAX movie and at the beginning the speaker comes on and a guy's like, imagine you're at the racetrack. You can hear all the cars going by, and he's like, we have speakers here, here, and here. You know what that guy does? He's a pedophile. He's in jail, and they still use the voice. Doesn't that put a whole new twist on the IMAX experience? Like, I got to show up late for movies just to avoid that voice. Because in my head, he's just going, imagine you're in my van. I'll touch you here, here, and here. There's like a war going on right now, you guys, and I think some people in the room might be affected by it. They're cracking down on dick pics now. In the United States, in Virginia, this kid got arrested for sending a dick pic to his girlfriend, and they're charging him with creating and distributing child pornography. Isn't that fucked up? But the thing is, this kid's like 17, he was smart. He didn't put his face in the picture. That's dick pic rule number 1, right? So they have no evidence. So what they want to do is take a picture of his dick and compare it with the other image. And they got a search warrant. Their plan was to create the crime they're trying to solve as evidence. How fucked up is that? And like, how do you coax a boner out of somebody? Like good cop, sexy cop? Like somebody actually went into a judge's office and they were like, Your Honor, if we don't get a picture of this kid's cock, this case is going cold. And he was sitting there like, isn't there any other crimes going on right now? None that we're aware of. Well, hand me that pen. Let's get this warrant wrote up. Can't have the boys sitting around the station wasting taxpayer money. Let's throw some kids in jail. And you know this kid had a monster dick too, right? Because if he had a little dick and like a little dick pic showed at the police station, they would have just thought that was hilarious. They would have just slapped up on like a bulletin board and been like, hey, Tim, come check out this kid's tiny cock. It's not only short, but it's like thin too. It's kind of like a pack of lifesavers. No, what happened was all these like humbly endowed police officers were gathered around this huge dick pic, and they were like, we cannot have this thing loose in the streets. Issue the warrant. Anyways, that's all the jokes I want to do. Shay Durana up next. The last comic. Give it up for him, everybody.
Guys, I feel fucked. I haven't smoked weed for 3 years. I've been sitting in this room for 2 hours. I feel really fucked up. I'm new to Toronto. This is a great city. You guys got a good thing going on here. I'm originally from Vancouver. A lot hotter chicks out here. Vancouver, the women aren't sexy. You guys got sexy chicks out here. But my sex life sucks. It's a lot like fast food. Like, I want it now, and there's always fat in it. No, is that too gross, guys? But I can't hit on chicks. I can't do it. I was at a crosswalk the other day, and there was this beautiful chick beside me, and she's wearing a NASA t-shirt. I was like, I'll just say something dumb. She'll like think I'm funny. So I was like, hey, so you like space? No joke. She literally turned to me, and she was like, that was embarrassing, and she just walked away. It was so bad. But like for me to pick up a chick, she's got to be like really lonely, like not fake lonely, not like I really need a friend right now. I need someone who's like, everyone forgot my birthday. Like that's the level of lonely I'm working for, guys. It's because I'm not good under pressure. A few days ago, I was having a dream that aliens were trying to break into my house, and I woke up, and right beside my bed there's a chair. And I thought it was someone with a big head and a little body. And I always hoped in this situation I'd do like a Jason Bourne role. But all I did was shake out my limbs and go, shit, please. And it really sucks to know that when shit hits the fan, your reaction is gasp and flail. Like, I bet there were aliens there, but they were standing in the corner testing me. And they were like, we were going to tell you the secrets of the universe, but you're a total pussy. And I did something really, really weird the other day. I went straight from work to doing stand-up. So I ended up at night in the subway wearing like dress clothes, like accidentally looking good. By the way, me in a dress shirt, I look exactly like if Barack Obama fucked Neil Young. That's the exact makeup of me in a dress shirt. But there was a girl there, and she came up, she started talking to me, and we're flirting, we're talking, we get on the subway, she gives me her number, and one of the things we talked about was how she hates taking the subway after she'd been drinking, and because sometimes she gets lost. So we keep talking, eventually she gets to a stop, she goes to get off, and I say, good luck getting home. Now, in the context of the conversation, that made sense, but to everyone else on the subway, it sounded like I said, I hope you can run. Fuck.
I'm not good with this weed shit, guys. I'm not feeling it. I'm single. I'm a single guy in the city. And I decided the other day that I was going to get what I like to call just in case condoms. And there's a brand of condoms that are called Love Life condoms. And I thought, no, that's like the exact opposite of what I want. I want like Murder Baby condoms. That's my favorite brand. And I'm okay with being single because I have a very healthy addiction to porn. Like, I watch so much porn, I know the names of male porn stars. Like, I watch so much porn that I care about the porn stars. Like, I'll see a chick in a porno, and you can tell it's, like, filmed on a handy cam in some guy's apartment. And then 6 months later, I'll see her on Brazzers, and she's doing it with this buff dude, and it's all in HD, and I'm like, look at her. Just making it. I'm going to tell you guys an absolutely like 100% true story. Is that applause break? Did I get a fucking, oh, look at that. I know it's so fucking funny. But I'm going to tell you guys an absolutely true story about being a single guy. I met this chick a little while ago. We started kind of hooking up, and then one night we're like, hey, let's go out together. Let's get some drinks. So we go out. We get some drinks, and she decides to get absolutely shit-faced, like Charlie Sheen shit-faced. And I don't know where this chick lives, and I'm a nice guy, so I was like, okay, I'll take you back to my place. So I took her back to my place. I brought her upstairs to the bathroom. I gave her like a blanket and some water and stuff. Eventually, it was late. I was like, dude, it's late. The bathroom's connected to the bedroom in case I need to check on you. Come to see you in the morning. So I go to bed, and when I wake up in the morning, there's this terrible smell in the bedroom. I go to get up, and she just pops out of the bathroom, and she's like, hey, who else was in here? And I was like, just me. Why? And she says, 'cause someone shit in your shower. No. Guys, I live alone, and I know I didn't shit in the shower. So I'm talking to her for a little while, and she's finding like, fine, I guess I'll clean it up. I'm like, oh, you guessed right. And she goes in there, and she's in there for about 10 minutes. And then she comes out holding this balled up towel. And then she's like, what do I do with this? And I'm like, oh, take it home. It's yours now. Worst part about this, guys, I think this happened, I was thinking about 20 years old. I was young, single, and broke. That was my only towel. All right, guys. You have a good night. You've been great.
When I come with the static cling, it's no thing. Make you sing the blues like BB King. I got the roughneck scales to get buck wild like a voodoo child. Nothing but style. Kick it, but you can see the black clock clicking. Put bucket at the punk ass thing. Don't step up, but you can step back through the doors. You can bring it on if you wanna come and get yours. But you better.
Yo, yeah. Okay, so we were supposed to have like a secret little prize giveaway today from Pharmabee, and I forgot it. Did somebody just Yeah. Now we have to make like an amazing prize package from the back. So what I was gonna do for forgetting like a big idiot is we're gonna give away a $15 giveaway to the back. You don't even have to use it today. You can come back and use it again some other time. Or whenever the fuck you want. But you can use it tonight too. And get like whatever the fuck you want. You can get a bunch of Cokes and just go home with a bunch of Cokes. Stack up on some soda. You get a $15 gift certificate to the back. You can buy 7 chocolate bars. That's right, guy coughing. I can't believe it either. But next week, we're going to have the Pharmabee stuff to give away. And I know there's a bunch of people watching online, too, who are from Pharmabee and the boys. I'm sorry. I can picture where it is right now on top of my kitchen table. Next to other shit that I forgot. Like my unit and my torch and my dabs and my dignity. Yo, guy, you filling up a vape bag? Yeah. You too? No, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, you feel for me. I thought you said you're gonna feel for me. That was funny. Because you had the vape bag. I was like, no, don't feel for me. But you said you're gonna feel for me. That was good. You got me good, bro. So the question of the night is, At what I mentioned tonight, what age I started doing stand-up comedy. Does anybody remember? Close. Who said 18? Oscar, you fucker, you won it? Good job, you just guessed. He was close. What did you say? Oh, you went down one if you had just gone up one. Fuck, why? Everybody was so high. I'm surprised more people didn't guess at that. Because he said 17 and I was close. I was just waiting for one guy to be like 18, 19, 20. That was pretty good. That was an easy one tonight. Are you guys leaving because of the Pharma Bee? I'm sorry, those guys are pissed. These guys want me dead right now. We're giving it away next week. Does anybody even care? We're giving away $15 worth of chocolate milk. Okay, does anybody have any questions before we close out the show this week? Any question? Anything you want, I'll answer it right now.
What's the biggest dab you've ever done?
Oh, wow. Okay, for real, bro, you guys gonna do that to close out the show? Let's do it! Fuck, I'm actually kind of regretting it now, but whatever, it's okay. The biggest dab that I ever did might have even been the dab that we did tonight, because she brought up a pretty big one on her, like, little dabber, and then Eddie came in with, whoever the fuck came in with a fucking rocket, and then this guy came up with one right after. Like, within that minute, that's the most I've ever done, because that guy gave me a big-ass dab, too. Fuck. That was, like, that was almost like a half gram, maybe almost, like, you know, 0.6. 0.2 each, maybe, for all we know. Fuck, who knows? No, it wasn't, but it was big. Eddie, are you gonna give me a big dab? Is okay, we're gonna dab out. This one goes to the kids. Sick. I'm actually kind of scared because you guys are fucked up. How big of a dab? This is the biggest dab. Whoever asked that question, thank you and fuck you all in one, you know? Because what if I pass out? What if I green out? People would fucking die. And then I have to drive home, worst, and we have this shit on camera forever. Okay, you know what? Let's pretend like imagine we're filming right now for YouTube.
Yo, that's over a half gram dab on my bad.
No, I can't do that much. I'm gonna fucking die. Chill, guy. Wow, is that like a half gram? No, like cut off some of that and give it to me. I want some for later.
It's not more.
Yo, come on, please get that nail as hot as you can, okay? Nah, babe, don't film. What if I pass out? What if I puke out of my nose, you know?
Okay. Honestly.
If I puke out of my nose, this shit will be hilarious.
I've been experiencing, like, taking experiments about this shit for years.
Okay, chill. No experiments. How big is
You're not gonna shit yourself because you're not smoking letter. Alright?
I am gonna shit myself. Yo, these are too big, man. You guys are fucked. Like you can see them on the online. That's how big they are.
Here you go.
Why do I gotta hold it? Go.
I got it, dude. Everybody cheer him on.
working